some fun.
I do.
Now, you just saying you want to have fun, or do you really want to have fun?
I really want to have fun. I'm just saying I want to have some fun.
Some nights I stay up, cashing in my bed.
One rule we got we live by.
Some nights I call
What happens in this room, what's said in this room, stays in this room.
that my lips could build a castle.
Great moments
Some nights I wish
are
they
born
just fall
from great
off.
opportunity.
But I still
And that's what you have here
I still see your
That's what you've
ghost
earned
float.
here
I'm
tonight.
still not sure what I stand for.
That's still black ice.
What do
This
I
is our
stand
pond.
for? What do I stand for? Most nights I don't know anymore.
Mike Hansen! Shot save by Alex Hare. Forrest picks it up at the center ice. Comes to the right side. Comes forehand, backhand. Shoot, scores!
Why don't we break the rules already?
Here's a one-timer shoot, scores by Nick Rimley! Huskies win! Huskies win! The Huskies win in a shootout!
That's alright.
NIU Huskies hockey is on the air from MediaCom Ice Park in Springfield, Missouri. It's the 2013-2014 season opener as your Northern Illinois Huskies take on the Missouri State Ice Bears. Welcome again, everybody. My name is Marcus Grosnick. Along with me, as always, is my broadcast partner, Stephen Duffy, and cameraman Dan Sanchez, along with For the Ride. Well, this is it, folks. They've waited all summer long, gone through the tryouts, through the prospect skates, through the summer skates, to get to this point right here. 30 guys on the roster, 3 goaltenders, and it's time to get things going, Duffy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's definitely time to. It was a good preseason game. I thought they lost 9-4. I didn't really think it was a good game for them. But like Coach said in the interview, I interviewed them before the game. It didn't really reflect on what they did in the game. I really thought that they had a good game. Their first line was probably the biggest bright spot of their team. But I thought that they had a pretty decent game for going against a Division I team. And now that the regular season's starting against Missouri State, this is going to be a great game. I'm really looking forward to it.
And the game that Duffy is referring to was last weekend. The Huskies played their one and only preseason game against the University of Illinois D1 team, losing 9-4. Now you may say, well, 9-4, that was a blowout. But if you talk to coaches Alex Alessi and Mike Raporto and Chuck Rinaldo, there were a lot of positives in that game. I mean, you're coming out playing a Division I team that had just beaten a North American Hockey League team, the St. Louis Junior Blues, the night before 4-3. So you score more goals than the Junior Blues. You don't get much going on the power play or the face-off, which is what we'll talk about in a little bit as the horn sounds for warm-ups to stop and the Zamboni to come out onto the ice. It was a good game, like you said. You'll hear from Coach Ronaldo on that first line of Bach, Rosinski, and Leon. I believe they'll be together again for this night, and for most of the rest of the season. Kevin Schwartz is back in the lineup. Ron Coletta's back off the injury reserve list, so it's good to see those two guys. Alex Hare and Nick Bonin will be the 2 goaltenders for this evening's matchup. Duffy, what do you think it's going to be? Well, let's get into your keys to the game right now. Let's get that out of there. What do you think your 3 keys to victory tonight against the Missouri State Ice Bears are going to be?
All right, well, what I saw from last week, my 3 keys to the game got to be face-offs. They got to do better in the face-off dot. They got to get some face-offs because last week they were not up to snuff like they should have been. So I think that's got to be one of my keys. My second key has got to be that first line's got to be doing great again. Leon, Rosinski, and Bach, they got to start. They got to have the game like they did last night. They had 3 out of the 4 points in that last game. So they got to keep doing the way that they did last game. They got to keep doing the way they're doing.
So key number 1 is going to be the first line dominance of Rosinski, Leon, and Bach.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the key before that was the face-off.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was the face-offs, and that's my second key. And my third key's got to be stopping the Ryan brothers tandem.
Yeah.
They're basically like the Sedin brothers of the Vancouver Canucks. One had 64 points last year, and one had 50 points last year. So they're a big tandem. That's going to be big for probably Pickett and Hickey are probably going to get them. So you gotta hope that that defensive pairing can stop them or at least slow them down in this game tonight.
So 3 keys to the game: first line dominance, better at the face-off circle, and controlling Jack and Blake Ryan on the ice. Like you said, they had 114 combined points last year. They had 61 goals and about 55 assists combined. More than 7 or more power play goals, 3 or more shorthanded goals. Jack had 7 shorties last year. So, talking with Coach Ronaldo before the game and before your interview, he said they like to move the puck. They're really pesky. They're not the biggest guys on the team. They just like to move the puck a lot from high to low, especially on the power play, and get a lot of movement into the offensive zone. Well, it's time to play our pre-game interview. We will do this for every Northern Illinois Huskies hockey game, starting with tonight. Every game, Stephen Duffy will have the opportunity to sit down and talk with head coach Chuck Ronaldo, and here is the interview.
And we are here with Coach Chuck Ronaldo. How are you doing today, Coach?
Very good, thanks.
What were your thoughts on last week's Illinois game?
It was a good learning experience for us. It was a team that obviously they're a very good Division I program overall, and we didn't expect to come in and beat them, but we wanted to give them a good run. I don't think the score necessarily reflected what we learned or what we got out of it, but we definitely, it raised our level of play right away. It was something we wanted to raise the bar for the players right away and raise our expectations. Coming down here to Missouri State on the road is against a team that's a high-powered offensive team. We want to be as prepared as possible, and I think that's what we got out of our game last Saturday.
And do you think that you will keep that same first line that you had last week of Leon, Bach, and Rosinski?
Yep, yeah, we're going to go with that same line. We made a few small changes with some of the other lines. A couple different guys. We're going to be dressing Pounds and Schwartz, who didn't play on Saturday, so they're going to play this week and kind of fill in some spots. So we're still feeling out some of the spots, but same top line.
And what do you think is the most important thing tonight against Missouri State?
Defensive discipline against a team like this. They're a team that they'll run and gun, and we like to call them the Oregon Ducks of club hockey here. They'd like to beat you 12-11 if possible. So if we can keep the score low and frustrate them, especially in the first half of the game, and get them playing into our systems, we'll start creating good turnovers and take advantage of those opportunities.
And you were going against the Ryan brothers, Jack and Blake Ryan, and one had 64 points and one had 50 points. So what do you think you need to do to stop them and that tandem?
Same thing with those guys. They're not big guys. They're fast. They're sneaky. They'll get on any loose pucks. So, with us, once again, besides defensive discipline, just not taking too many risks when those guys are on the ice. Keep them in front of us. When we have control of the puck, make that good first pass so they can't pick it off and transition on us, and just simply, contain them. That's our biggest thing. Don't give them anything wide open.
And what are your expectations of this year, and do you expect to get a little bit farther in the playoffs this year as well?
Absolutely. It's every year is a new year and different things, different mixes of players, but talent-wise, depth-wise, we got deeper. We have good talent. So we do hope to build on what we accomplished last year. Last year was a good year. We hope our veterans learned how to kind of pull through on some of these big games at the end of the year and come through and win some big ones. So, we expect to go further in playoffs. We expect to, be in a position to try to make it to nationals this year.
And is there any injury report for tonight that you could tell us?
Knock on wood, everybody's healthy. So, it's the way you want to start the season. Even Ronnie Coletta, he had an MCL issue starting the season. He's back. It's his first game. He's been practicing with us for a week now. He's back ahead of schedule, so we're actually doing pretty well there.
And again, we are here with Coach Chuck Ronaldo. Coach, thanks for being with us today.
Thanks a lot.
And good luck today.
Thanks.
And that was Stephen Duffy's interview with head coach Chuck Ronaldo before the game for our annual pregame interview. And there's some things I like what he said. I like that the team is healthy. That was an issue that they really battled through last year, especially during the second half. with Anthony Cantillo out for most of the second half of the season with a concussion. A lot of guys were banged up. I know Mike Hansen, Nick Leon both had a little bit of injury time off during the second half. So it's key for them to be healthy. Second point that I like that he made was the key is going to be through the neutral ice in the transition. Pretty much like the Hawks did during the streak. And I know a lot of people are like, how can you compare the Hawks to the Huskies? Well, it's simple. The Hawks do what you're supposed to do in any hockey game, and that's win the transitional ice play with that 1-2 passes, and you're out of the zone into the offensive zone. And I think that's going to be key. What do you think they're going to have to do to win that battle? Is it going to be the passes, or is there something else you think they could do to be successful?
Well, for me, I think that the biggest part is because face-offs for me are the biggest part for this team, especially from last week. That's why it's one of my keys to the game. If you get face-offs in the offensive zone or in the defensive zone, that helps out you so much, either in power play or penalty kill or in regular play. So that's my big point. But before we go on, I mean, I have the biggest respect for Chuck Rinaldo, and I got the biggest respect for him. And I got to know him a little bit better while we were coming up here. And like we said, with away games, you get to know the players a little better, the coaches and everything. And I have the biggest respect for the coaches and the players here.
And I think that's a good point that you bring up, Duffy, is that I think during the first half of the season, we only play 5 or 6 home games, and we're on the road a lot. We go to Florida in October, a couple big road trips to Southern Illinois, ISU, and Illinois. So it's going to be good for these guys to be on the road and get to know each other and really get to trust each other and learn what each other's tendencies are on and off the ice so that they can help each other improve on and off the ice. And you can hear in the interview with Coach Chuck Rinaldo just how articulate he is. Any question you have, he will have at least a 2-3 minute answer for it, which is really nice for us because then we can expound and break down his answers. And I can't say enough in how much we appreciate all 3 coaches doing this for us. And we'll have either Coach Alex Alessi or Mike Raporto on our post-game show for a post-game interview, so we're very grateful for that. It's time to take our first time out here on the NIU Huskies pregame show. Coming up, we'll talk about our players to click for today for both teams, and we'll recap Stephen Duffy's keys to the game. You're listening to the NIU Huskies pregame show here on the NIU Huskies Hockey Radio Network.
It's Thursday night, and you're grabbing drinks with some friends. Started off with a pitcher for the table, which quickly becomes 2. There's pool. And there's the photo booth.
All right, everybody squeeze in. Say cheese!
Followed naturally by an order of wings. And another.
Can we get some extra ranch sauce?
Then there's the ceremonial nightcap.
So what are we doing this weekend?
And lastly, it's back to the car, which, if you're buzzed, could be the most expensive night of your life. Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Over here at jamsonair.com, we play anything and everything. You might hear... Or how about this tasty track? I want to get you in the back seat, windows up, that's the way you like it. We have them all. Lollipop, 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 lollipop. Well, maybe not that. Jamsonair.com. Radio when you want it.
We know balancing family, friends, work, and free time keeps you busy. We want to help you start your day off right. Whether you're visiting for business or for pleasure, you'll always get a clean and fresh Hampton bed. Free high-speed internet access, free hot breakfast served daily with fresh baked waffles and hearty oatmeal with toppings, friendly, helpful service, and much more. For one rate, guaranteed. If you're not satisfied, we don't expect you to pay. That's our commitment and your guarantee. That's 100% Hampton. Go to HamptonInn.com to find the nearest location. Hampton Inn & Suites, the official hotel of NIU Hockey.
Hey, Billy.
Yeah?
Do you want to go to the state fair?
Yeah.
Do you want to ride the roller coaster?
Yeah.
The big one?
Yeah.
The one with the reverse flip?
Yeah!
Well, you can't. You see, Billy, when you throw away money on wasted electricity, you throw away everything you could have done with it, including going to the state fair.
Oh, man.
Cheer up. This year, your parents will make it right. They're going to visit EnergySavers.gov, where they'll get tips on how to save energy and money. Then they'll add extra insulation and get a few of those Energy Star appliances. They could save hundreds of dollars a year. And you know what, Billy?
What?
They'll take you to the state fair next year.
But I want to go this year.
I know you do, Billy. I know you do. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at EnergySavers.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Energy and the Ad Council.
Have you always wanted to be on radio or television? Don't lie to yourself, of course you have. That means that you need to come to the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. At ICB, you'll learn everything you need to know. Hands-on training in audio programming, video editing, and much, much more. Financial assistance is available for those who qualify, so you've got no excuse. Go online to beonair.com or call 630-916-1700 for more information. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where your career begins.
Green light. Hey girl. School zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah. Street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
You're listening to NIU Huskies Hockey. Now let's send it back to Stephen and Marcus for more NIU hockey.
You are listening to the NIU Huskies Hockey pregame show here live from MediaCon Ice Park in Springfield, Missouri. The season opener for the NIU Huskies, as well as the home opener for the Missouri State Ice Bears. During the commercial break, I went through some of the stats last year for the Huskies. Now, we said that Blake and Jack Ryan had 116 points combined out of two guys. For the Huskies, you have to go through Mark Greenberg, who had 34, Hansen had 33, Joe Boris 24, Nick Remley, who had 20 points, and that only gets you to 111.
Yeah.
So they outscored and had more points than five guys combined on the NIU Huskies team last season, which just shows you how skilled these brothers are on the Missouri State Ice Bears team. Now, before we get going, we want to do a new segment to the show called Picks to Click. Yep. If you want to, please send us your picks to click on Facebook.com/NIU Hockey, the NIU Hockey Radio Network, and on Twitter at NIU Hockey TV. Send in your picks to click. Duffy, who is your pick to click for the NIU Huskies tonight?
My picks to click is got to be Nick Leon tonight, because he had 3 points in the last game in the preseason game with 2 goals and 1 assist. He was very big on that first line. I expect him to have another big night tonight, having a goal or two tonight.
Yep.
I think he's got to be one of my picks to click tonight.
So your pick is Nick Leon. I think I'm going to have to go with Rob Bach, just because he names the sticks after girls' names, which I didn't know until we went down to the locker room. We'll put a picture of that on our Twitter account as well as our Facebook page. But Rob Bach, granted, he was late for the bus. We had to pick him up somewhere at some rest stop. Bach, we love you, but I had to say that on air because it was just the funniest thing to start out the season with. But he uses his size to advantage, and playing on a new line with Rosinski and Leon, who he didn't play with last year, and already having that kind of chemistry with those two guys, I think that first line is going to be absolutely dominant tonight. And like Coach Rinaldo said, you have to start out fast and get through the neutral zone, and I think that's what the first line is going to do.
That first line kind of reminds me of the Chicago Blackhawks first line this year. It's going to be Jonathan Toews, Patrick Kane, and Brian Bickle.
Yep.
It kind of reminds me of that. I really think it could be like that kind of first line.
Yeah, because, I mean, Bickle is like Bach. You got the size and you got the skill. Patrick Kane, I would say, is kind of like Nick Leon. He's got the speed and the skill. And Rosinski's the captain. Or not the captain, but the captain of that first line, like Jonathan Toews is the captain of that first line, as well as the captain of the Hawks, as the Missouri State Ice Bears make their way out onto the ice in front of a very packed house. I would say there's about a couple hundred, maybe 200-300 people here. More people out into the concession area. I've been told that they pack about 1,000 people into this ice arena, which is amazing for a hockey game.
For a D2 hockey team, yes, that's very impressive.
This is a very impressive facility. our first time down here at Springfield, so about an 8.5-hour drive from campus to Missouri State. So a lot of these guys, it's going to be, I want to see how long is it take for them to get their legs underneath them after an 8-hour bus ride. I know we had about an hour between getting to the hotel and getting to the rink, so they had to shake that off really quick, especially in warm-ups. Do you think fatigue is going to be a factor early on in this game, or do you think they can overcome it and get off to a fast start?
I think fatigue is always a problem in the first couple games of the season. I think that the first period is going to be kind of the question if their fatigue is going to take over or if they're going to overcome it. But if they can overcome it, I think they could come back in the second period and do very well with their fatigue and come back and just keep going.
As the Northern Illinois Huskies make their way out onto the ice, just about 3 minutes left before puck drop. I believe we'll have a national anthem as well with the starting lineups. Duffy, for those people that are just joining us here on the NIU Huskies pregame show, could you go over your 3 keys to the game just really quick and really briefly?
Yeah, sure. My first key to the game has got to be that first line again because they played so great against University of Illinois. They had 3 of the 4 points that they had in that game. So it's got to be Nick Leon, Rosinski, and Bach in that first line. And then my second key was the face-offs because the face-offs was not that great in the last game against University of Illinois. I know you're going against a D1 team, but that's got to get better in the face-off dot. And then the third key, really quick, was the Ryan brothers. You got to stop the Ryan brothers tonight. That's going to be my 3 keys to the game.
And I'd like to just announce in advance, I apologize for any kind of rumblings you hear. We had some batteries die out on Steven's headset, so he's using the wireless mic. We'll try to keep it out of use unless we need to. We'll hear from Duffy in between periods as well as in between whistle breaks. So we'll try to keep that noise to the minimum as the starting lineups are being announced for the Huskies. On defense, it'll be LJ Skimeka and Troy Hickey, as well as the first line of Bach, Rosinski, and Nick Leon. And I think this is the usual starting lineup I think Chuck's going to put out there game in and game out to start, as well as Alex Hare in between the pipes.
Yes, I think this is going to be the main lineup for the next couple weeks at least, if they keep going the way that they're going.
As the Ice Bears are just about ready to be announced, looks like Nick Sadorf is going to start on defense for the Ice Bears. They're going to get announced and come out through the door. Very loud, very raucous crowd. From what I've heard from former players, this could be a very hostile environment to play in, kind of like the Joe in St. Louis, in Detroit with the Red Wings. So it'll be interesting to see how the Huskies can control that tonight.
Yes.
As Jacob Guthrie and Nick Sadorf, they'll start on defense. Jacob Guthrie is the captain, number 4. Nick Sadorf, number 19 defenseman, going to start for the Ice Bears. Hoagland, number 27, is going to start at forward, Ryan Hoagland. Adam Otten will be the other forward. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Ice Bears will be number 7, Matt Townsend. So again, your starting lineup for the Huskies, Hickey and Skimeka on the back end with the top line, Rosinski, Bach, and Leon up front. Alex Hare in goal. For the Missouri State Ice Bears, Jacob Guthrie and Nick Sadorf on defense. Matt Townsend, Adam Otten, Ryan Hoagland at forward. And number 1, Justin Davis, going to start out the game in goal. Last year, Davis played in 15 games, was 10-3. 2.40 goals against average and a 92 save percentage, so nothing to be ashamed about as we send it down to ice level for the national anthem. And that is your national anthem. Very nicely done. Very nicely done by one of the Missouri State Ice cheerleaders, I guess you could say. One game note to mention, please stay tuned. After the D2 game, we will have live coverage of the Division III team game as well as against the Missouri State Ice Bears. There will be no full broadcast, but we will be running video, and we will be giving goal and penalty updates as they come in, as the teams get ready to open the 2013-2014 season in the MACA Conference and the ACHA as well. Last year, these two teams played up at Fox Valley, splitting the weekend series. Missouri State winning the Friday night game in a 9-round shootout. 4-3, I believe, was the score. And the Huskies coming back Saturday and winning 5-1. So this series is all tied up at one game apiece going into this season, as alternate captain Justin Rosinski and Adam Otten will come to the face-off circle for the opening drop of the 2013-2014 season. And here we go, and we're underway in the new season for the NIU Huskies as Rosinski controls and dubs it into the offensive zone. Box there. Here's Sadorf and Townsend on the near side boards at center ice. Dumped in by Guthrie. Now the Huskies come in. Here's Rob Bach, and a whistle blows, and it's offsides. 19:44 left in the first period. No score. So the Huskies winning their first face-off of the game, which is something we talked about in the opening. What they need to do a lot better. I think they only won about 10 face-offs in that Illinois game, so they really need to improve. And we talked to Alex Alessi, the assistant coach, as well. And he said that is one area they need to improve on. As we rejoin the play, here's Adam Otten and Nick Leon. Townsend for the Missouri State Ice Bears dumps it back into his own zone as Nick Leon dumps it in behind Davis. Here's Guthrie, moves it around far side, dasher boards. Here comes Adam Otten. Top lines both still out there for both teams as Hickey sends it up to Bach. Bach comes in his own shot. Big save there by Davis. Pat save into the far side corner boards. Here's Ryan Hoagland. Hoagland is knocked off the puck but regains possession after he's hit by Nick Leon. Nick Sadorf dumps it in just wide of Alex Hare. And the Huskies regain puck possession. They send it out into center ice as Bouchite sends it in to the Husky zone. Taken now by number 23, Tyler Sukol. Taken away by number 17, Jack Ryan. Ryan brothers, like we said, had 114 points combined last year. Blake with 63. And Blake with 50, or Jack with 50 points. So that is a tandem you have to keep an eye on. His Aldag shot is blocked by Mark Greenberg. And Greenberg's looking for the big cross-side pass. He was open in the center ice, tips it in. No icing called as Davis comes out and plays the puck. Alex Nana gives it up to Blake Ryan. Back is Ron Coletta. Good to see him back in the lineup after battling a right knee injury during tryouts and early part in the season. Good to see him back out on the ice. As Coach Ronaldo said, Huskies are all healthy and accounted for. Here's Nana. Nana near side corner or near side dasher board sends it in behind Alex Harris. Danny Stetzinger battles with PJ Adams behind Alex Hare. Adams regains control of the puck, sends it up to the point, kept in by number 25, Hymos. Cal Hymos in there. Now he dumps it in behind Alex Hare. Nick Remley, Danny Stetzinger battling in the near side corner boards. That one's dumped through center ice. Icing is going to be the call, but good speed by Anthony Quintilla to wave off the icing. Center pass, but Davis uses his stick to paddle it away from the stick of Nick Remley. Shot, that one goes wide by Danny Stetzinger, the defenseman jumping up into the play. As that puck is sent all the way down, this should be an icing, and it is, as Troy Herland is back to touch. 17-18 left in the first period, no score. Duffy, what do you think so far of the Huskies' play?
So far, a very fast-paced game, which I really like on both sides. Both teams are very fast, not very big, but they are very fast. I like the fast pace. I think that it could stay like this for the first couple periods.
As the faceoff is won by the Ice Bears, they regain control. But LJ Skimeka gets knocked off the puck as that first line, and a horn blows. Premature horn there. As Brian Pounds battles for the puck with McClue. Here's Barch and Pounds again. LJ Skimeka over on the far side blue line. Walked in, and an offsides call as it looked like number 12, Steve Lee, was going to get a pretty good scoring opportunity on Alex Hare. Nothing doing. Whistle blows. 16:55 left in the first period. Still no score.
We haven't seen that first line that we saw so much of in the last week's game. Let's see if they get on the ice a little bit more later in the game.
As number 89, Brandon Nidzila, is in the faceoff circle with Brian Pounds and Danny Zaleski on the forward core here, with Skimeka and Troy Hickey out on defense. Hickey's got the point, has the puck, going through center ice on the near side. Sadorf has it now, picked off. Here's Nidzila. Nidzila shoot into the breadbasket of Justin Davis. Giveaway by Missouri State led to a scoring opportunity, but Davis comes out, challenges the shooter Nidzila, as there's a little extracurricular activities with Kim and Brian Pounds. Nothing doing. 16:44 left in the first period. No score. Best scoring opportunity so far in this game.
Bad giveaway by the Missouri State, but bad turnover by Missouri State, but a great save by Austin Davis.
As Adam Otten wins the faceoff for the Ice Bears and sends it all the way down. Icing is waved off as number 5, Ron Coletta, battles far side corner board with number 7, Matt Townsend. Townsend sends it around for Otten. Otten has it taken away by Rosinski. Here's the first line. Rosinski dumps it off for Grandpa Brian Pickett with the shot. Stick save by Davis. Gives it away to Jacob Guthrie. Rosinski takes the puck away there, then falls on it. They battle for it there in the near side corner boards. Given away by the Missouri State Ice Bears. And Rosinski tried a little toe drag around the referee. Nothing doing, as a shot and a save by the right pad of Justin Davis. Been peppered here lately. And Nick Leon takes the puck back. Here's Ron Coletta, Justin Rosinski, and Nick Leon. Leon trying to make a fancy move around Guthrie. Couldn't do it, and that puck is going to go all the way down for icing as Troy Hurlin again touches the puck. Icing call, whistle blows. 15:54 left in the first, no score. And it really looks, Duffy, like the Huskies are making Missouri State play their high-pace, high-intensity offense right now. It's really throwing them off.
Again, another great shift by that first line. We really like that first line, and we really hope that they keep going the way that they're going.
So it's Mark Greenberg, Joe Boris, and Tyler Sukol out on the ice for the Huskies as they win the battle. Stetzinger with the shot, tipped, and that one goes to the far side corner boards. Townsend fans on it, gives it away. Here's Danny Stetzinger, keeps it in and sends it behind. Mark Greenberg dances up to the point for Stetzinger. Stetzinger takes the shot, looks for the tip, nothing doing. Good pad save there by Justin Davis. Here's number 27, Hoagland. Hoagland over for Otten. Otten for Hoagland, nothing doing, as the puck was just in front of Ryan Hoagland. In comes Zaleski, shoots, score! Tyler Sukol picks up the rebound after the shot by Troy Hurlin. And the two newbies pick up the first goal of the 2013-2014 season, 1-0 Huskies.
Great goal there by the Huskies. Great shot by Hurlin, who was coming up, and Sukol was there right for the rebound. Great play by the Huskies to go up 1-0 and take the momentum in the game with only 4 minutes into the game.
So the Huskies get the first goal of the game. Goal by Tyler Sukol, assist by Troy Hurlin. And the Huskies are up 1-0 in the first period with 15-13 as we rejoin the play. Huskies controlling their own zone. Now it's taken away by the captain, number 14, Blake Ryan. They battle into the near side corner boards. It's Hickey and Remley there. Taken away by Blake Ryan into the slot. Takes a shot. That one goes up and wide. Blocked by Alex Hare. Puck goes out of zone. That one looked like it was out, but the call is that it stayed in the zone. Mike Raporto not happy with the call, and I can see his reasoning. Shot pad saved by Alex Hare. Another shot into the breadbasket of Alex Hare through some traffic, and a little pushing and shoving after the fact. And the fans getting into it. 14:43 left in the first period. 1-0 Huskies.
Good sequence there by the goalie, Alex Hare. I like the way that he had a couple great saves there against that line of Missouri State, and let's hope that he continues this play throughout the game, especially since the Huskies gained a 1-0 victory. Let's hope that they can keep that momentum and Alex Hare can keep going the way he's going.
So the high-paced, high-intensity offense pays off for the Huskies as a penalty was called, or double penalties called here on number 81. That's Nick Gorsica, number 26, Alex Nana for the Ice Bears. So 4-on-4 hockey. Forwards have the Ds, Ds have the forwards. A lot of open ice now for both teams to try to get things going with 14:35 left in the first period. As Justin Rosinski's out there with Brian Pickett. Stuff attempt by the Ice Bears, and Alex Hare's down and makes the play. Here's Justin Rosinski. And a penalty being called as Alex Hare was not happy. Was following the play, wasn't sure what was going on behind the play. And Ron Coletta, the hothead, I would say the more intense player, is going to go to the box. And it looks like that's going to be the only penalty served. So the Ice Bears will get a power play here early on in this first period.
And he kind of looked up to the fans there. The fans weren't too happy with him, and he just kind of looked up to the fans, kind of saying, well, "What do I do?" And they just did not like what he did there to the Missouri State player.
So, like we said in the opening, talking to head coach Mike Reporter, Alex Alessi, and D3 coaches John Line and Nick Moldina, this is a very intense place to play, and you saw it there. Next time, Dan, if we have a penalty, try to get a shot of the fans because they are hecklers. I know last time, a couple years, they were hanging Huskies in nooses. So they are really intense fans, which is good, but there sometimes is a line you can't cross.
Yeah, for sure.
So 4-on-3 hockey for another a minute and 40 seconds, and it was actually a double minor to Coletta. So once that's done, the Ice Bears will have just over 2 minutes of a 5-on-4. As Aldag skates into the zone, near side point. Dances with the puck there, back down the point, back below for Jake Ryan for Aldag, now to Ryan again. They play catch on the near side boards. Ryan over for Guthrie. Guthrie loses the puck, and the Huskies clear the zone. That's Brian Pickett as Rosinski goes off for a change. Here's Jack Ryan near side point, bothered there by Hickey. Still dances with the puck as Jack Ryan. Ryan looks for the tip attempt, nothing going. Helter-skelter in front of Alex Hare. Here comes Mark Greenberg. Greenberg got a one-on-one. Greenberg comes back over to center ice, loses the puck. Good back check there by Eric Aldag. And the Huskies regain possession of the puck in front of Justin Davis. Aldag over for Jacob Guthrie. Guthrie for Aldag, now for Jack Ryan. Here's Adam Otten in the near side boards. Otten now dances around by Alex Hare, looking for the point man. That's number 17, Jack Ryan. Jack Ryan over for 27, Ryan Hoagland. Shot, big save by Hare, and a shot and a goal! Alex Hare got the first save, but couldn't make the return save as Adam Otten gets the goal, and the Ice Bears tie this thing up at 1 apiece at 13:07 left in the first period.
There's really nothing much that Alex Hare could do about that goal. That was just a great power play on a 4-on-3 by the Bears there, who basically got the kind of the same goal that we got before for the Huskies. They got a nice rebound, and Alex Hare could not do anything about it. So, just a great goal by the Bears there.
So Adam Otten gets the goal assist to Ryan Hoagland as the Ice Bears move that puck high to low and around Alex Hare, and we're back to 4-on-4 hockey as the game is tied at 1 goal apiece with 13:07 left in the first. As we rejoin the play, puck inside the Husky zone. Danny Stetzinger's there. Here's Troy Hickey trying to clear the point. Can't do it. Ice Bears keep it in. Here's Nick Sadorf. Big pad save there by Alex Hare. Sadorf gets it again, right point. Swings it over for Guthrie. Guthrie down for Hoagland. Hoagland tries to set up a screen pass out in front, nothing doing. Guthrie with the shot, shoot, post, and it's in! Ice Bears 2 goals in just under 15 seconds as that one goes off the post and off the back of Alex Hare. And right now, the Ice Bears have all of the momentum going in midway through the first period.
Very lucky goal there by the Bears. Alex Hare, he thought he had it. He hit off the post and hit off his back. Just an unlucky goal again for Alex Hare. Really nothing that he could do about that. And just an unlucky goal there for the Huskies.
I believe Hoagland gets his goal. I wasn't sure who got the assist, but that's his second point of the night if the goal stands. As Mark Greenberg sends it into his own zone, or into the offensive zone. Shot from Danny Stetzinger just goes wide. Greenberg for Boris. Boris shot, and it just goes off the right pad of Justin Davis. And it looks like a penalty upcoming, delayed penalty call And it's going to be on the Ice Bears, number 22, P.J. Adams, for charging. So the Huskies will get their first power play opportunity of the night, tied at 1 apiece with 12:24 left in the first period.
Now let's see if the Huskies can return the favor to the Bears and get a power play goal themselves, like the Bears did to them.
This is where the Huskies need to retake the momentum of the Ice Bears, as the Ice Bears win the faceoff and send it out into the neutral zone. Here's Justin Rosinski skating over the Ice Bears logo. Nice skate-to-stick move there. Back up for Pickett for Hickey. Hickey with the shot. Pad save. Looking for the rebound was Leon. Nothing doing as Aldag tied him up. Here's big Rob Bach for Troy Hickey. Hickey trying to go back to Leon. Had Pickett open at the point, but here come the Ice Bears. Here's 17, Jack Ryan. Ryan skates into the zone. Toe drag move. Shot saved by Alex Hare. Puck goes into the far side corner. As Rosinski sends it up for Nick Leon and picked off by Jacob Guthrie. Guthrie sends it in, trying to go backhand top shelf, nothing doing as Hickey was there. Shot save by Alex Hare, and the whistle blows. And they really needed that whistle as the Ice Bears were coming real hard on shorthanded opportunity. 2-1 Ice Bears, 11:37 left in the first period.
Well, remember what we said in the pregame that Blake Ryan had 7 shorties last year. So these Ice Bears, they know how to get shorthanded goals. So the Huskies really got to watch out for that and really got to watch their passes, because they got to make some nice passes to make sure that they keep the puck on the power play.
Yep. Jack Ryan had 8 shorthanded goals, and his brother Blake had 3. Those are the 2 most shorthanded goals on the team last year. As Greenberg tries a backhanded pass, now he gets it back, cross-ice pass into the zone. Here's Nick Remley. Shot, glove save by Justin Davis. Nice save there by the young goaltender. 11:23 left in the first period. 58 seconds left on the man advantage for the Huskies. 2-1 Missouri State. As the Huskies are going to get an offensive zone draw here. Joe Boris wins the face-off draw, gives it over to Skimeka. Skimeka gets bowled over there by a Justin Kim. That puck goes all the way down. Hare paddles it down off the glass and out of the zone. Trying to hit Mark Greenberg, but Kim sends it back into the offensive zone. 42 seconds left on the man advantage for Northern Illinois. 11:03 left in the first period. Joe Boris that has that puck escape him as number 15, Troy Herland, the defenseman, back to regain possession with LJ Skimeka. Herland for Skimeka, skates. Fast young forward. Skimeka skates into the offensive zone, now near far side corner boards. Here's Mark Greenberg trying to backhand it in. Justin Davis makes the save down low. Greenberg for Remley. Remley with the shot. Big save, and he tries to squeak through, just goes off the post. Good save by Davis. They set it back up. Skimeka tip, and that one goes off the side of that. Huskies coming here late as the penalty is over. Both teams at full strength. Here's Joe Boris sending it around far side dasher boards for LJ Skimeka. Now he sends it back for Boris behind Davis. Boris trying to fight off a check there by Dobler. And Dobler has that one taken away by Greenberg. Now back for Boris. Boris trying to sneak it out in front. Hickey keeps it alive. Now it's picked off by Adam Otten. Otten tries to spring his man, number 22, P.J. Adams. Nothing going as Boris sends it in to get a full line change. Defenseman Troy Hickey now into the play. 9:49 left in the first. 2-1 Missouri State. Alex Nana gets big hit by Brian Pounds. Good hip check there by Poundsy on the near side dasher boards. Pounds is back into the zone. Offsides is the call, just by a hair. 9:37 left in the first period. 2-1 Missouri State. Shots 12-11 in favor of the Ice Bears.
Good hit there by Brian Pounds.
Yeah.
We need to get some physical play here because it is a very fast-paced game. If we get some physical play against the Ice Bears, I think that will slow them down a little bit.
And you really saw that in the latter half of that of the power play, their first power play. Now that the Huskies are 0 for 1, but they really started showing a lot of movement as the takeaway by the Ice Bears. Alex Hare has to stick that one into the far side corner boards. We'll get back to our conversation on that power play as soon as we get a whistle. Nick Sadorf at the right point. Gets it, springs it, trying to spring Leon was Justin Rosinski, but that pass was picked off by Jacob Guthrie. Big Rob Bach into the zone. Here's Alex Nana near side. Nana for Jack Ryan. Jack Ryan skates, weaves, taken down, but no penalty called. I think the Huskies got away with one there. as that one is knocked down with a high stick. Bach just fires it into the offensive zone. Whistle blows. 8:58 left in the first period, 2-1 Missouri State. But it really started showing how their intensity and the fast-paced offense, when it works, can really put their opponent on their heels.
Yeah, because they have a lot of fast speed on the Huskies, but also on the Ice Bears. But that's what I'm saying. They need to get some physical play in this game because they need to slow them down. They need to slow this game down.
As the Huskies lose the draw, Missouri State controls. Here's Troy Hurlin, far side corner board. Sends it up for Justin Rosinski. Rosinski's got Leon with him. Rosinski with the move. Shoots. Oh, and he just misses the near side post, but a good individual effort by Justin Rosinski. Here's Troy Hurlin. Now he sends it into the near side boards, trying to get it changed. As Rosinski is still out there with Stetzinger, Gorsica, and Troy Hurlin. Oh, a good hit there by number 15, Hurlin. He's been around the ice and laid some very good hip checks on some Ice Bear players. No icing called here as Stetzinger sends it into the offensive zone. Here's Nick Gorsica. Gorsica tries to center it for Anthony Cantillo as the Ice Bears come out through center ice. Franco gives it up to number 25, Hymos. Hymos sends it in behind Alex Hare, who settles the puck down and allows the Huskies to regroup. 7:53 left in the first, 2-1 Missouri State on 2 goals within 15 seconds of each other, Otten and Hagelin. As the Huskies regain possession of the puck, now taken away by the Ice Bears, number 10, Chase Dobler. Dobler in the zone. Offsides is a call after Nick Remley had a nice hit there on Chase Dobler. 7:33 left in the first, 2-1 Missouri State.
I'm really liking the hitting now. I'm starting to see that they're starting to get a little bit more physical here later in the game. They were just going very fast-paced in the beginning, and now they're looking that they need to hit the Ice Bears to get some physical play up.
And I think that's what they need to do, not only use their speed, but also use their size.
Yes.
Mike Hansen is unfortunately not with us, and Jake Jouch, the 6'5", 236-pound freshman, is going to be playing with the Division III team, so you'll see him later tonight, but they still have a lot of size and a lot of speed, and they need to learn to use that to their advantage. As defenseman Troy Hickey skates into the zone, here's Brian Pound. Shot just misses the near side boards, or near side post. Had a little bit of room on the blocker side of Justin Davis. Here's Townsend. Townsend has that puck taken away by Pounds, and the puck just squirts into neutral ice. As Sadorf gives it over for Townsend. Townsend shot right into the chest of Alex Hare. Makes the save, covers up. 6:53 left in the first. 2-1 Missouri State.
You can see after usually each play, you can see that they're getting a little bit physical because it seems like they do not like each other very much, and that's why these fans are really getting into the game. So I think that the Huskies need to calm down so they don't get these fans in the game. They don't want to get these fans riled up. They really don't.
You want to play, as Herb Brooks would say, play your game.
Yes.
As the Missouri State Ice Bears have the puck behind Alex Hare, taken away by Justin Rosinski. Nick Leon near side boards, all the way over for Bach. Now Bach to Brian Pickett, who skates up into the offensive zone. Pickett has it taken away. Leon for Bach, back to Leon for Rosinski, looking for a shot, but that one is all gummed up right into the slot. Offsides is the call, but waved off as the Huskies have to come up and change out. Aldag fans on the pass, but they regain possession to the Huskies. Here's Troy Hurlin. Troy Hurlin back far side, or near side corner boards. Now for Rosinski. Does a little toe drag for Nick Leon. Leon for Rosinski. Rosinski fights through 2 checks. Here's Rosinski for Bach. Shoots. Big save by Justin Davis. Nice give and go by Bach and Rosinski. And Davis did a nice post-to-post move to make the big save to keep the Ice Bears up 2-1 as Alex Hare gloves that one out of the air. 5:52 left in the first period. 2-1 Missouri State. Best chance of the period.
Best chance. Another great shift there by the first line. And Justin Davis with a great save on a 2-on-1. And he just made a great save for them and kept them in the lead on 2-1 for the Ice Bears.
And you just see how much skill Justin Rosinski has.
Yes.
Fighting through 3 players and still getting an odd man opportunity back.
He has a lot of moves.
And to think this guy only played half a year last season, just think what he could have done with a whole year. And we're going to see what he can do with a whole year this season as the Huskies are in their offensive zone. Now out is Barch with the puck through center ice. Here's 22, PJ Adams. Adams does a little toe drag. Big save there by Alex Hare. Again, PJ goes through 3 players and still gets a shot off. Here's Guthrie from the point. Shot paddle save there by Alex Hare. Huskies control. Here's number 23, Tyler Sukol. Sukol battles through 2 checks but can't get the puck in the offensive zone. Looked like a trip called, but no penalty as the puck goes in behind Justin Davis. Here's number 19, Nick Sadorf. Sadorf sends it up for Miguel Franco. And now here's Justin Kim streaking into the zone. Glove saved by Alex Hare. Holds on. Looked like he wanted to play it. Thought better of it. 4:46 left in the first period. 2-1 Missouri State.
I think Northern Illinois got away with another one.
Yeah, I think so.
Because Sukol, it looked like he tripped him there, but I don't think the refs saw it because they were on the other side of the ice. But the Northern Illinois are getting very lucky because I think they've gotten away with a couple here in this game so far.
And before the face-off, I just want to say, I want to send out a good luck tonight for our former play-by-play announcer, Scott Swartz. The USHL Chicago Steel have their home opener tonight, so it's his first broadcast as the lead announcer for that hockey organization. We wish him nothing but the best. You will see him out at the rink. He will be doing select games as the public address announcer, and we will be sure to have him up on the broadcast with us as much as we can during the season. As Lee sent it into the offensive zone for the Ice Bears, chased down by Justin Kim on the far side corner boards. Battled there by Pounds, and Kim is taken down, but no penalty called as they still control for the puck, and now it's the Huskies near side dasher boards now into the corner. And a penalty is going to be a call. Huskies got to keep your cool. Keep your cool. You already got a penalty. I think you might get a couple. I think the first penalty is going to be either a charge or a boarding.
Again, on these away games, the Huskies got to keep their cool. They got to keep this crowd out of the game because they're getting this crowd very riled up again, and they need to keep their cool during the game.
I'm not quite sure who the one was that got hit. Nick Remley's going to go to the box for at least one penalty. Number 11, Adam Otten's going to go to the penalty box. And so is number 8, Eric Aldag's going to go to the penalty box. So the Huskies are going to go on the power play with 3:59 left in the first period as Troy Hickey and Derek Barch are at the referee's table, or scoring table, I guess you could say, to get everything sorted out. So recap, 3:59 left in the first period. Huskies got on the board first with 15:19 left in the period. Tyler Sukol got a second chance opportunity, put it in the back of the net behind Davis with the assist going to Troy Herlin. Then with 13:07 left in the first, Adam Otten got his first goal of the season with the assist from Hoagland. Then not more than 15 seconds later, Hoagland gets his first goal of the season unassisted to give the Ice Bears their 2-1 advantage. As it's going to be 5-on-3 for 2 minutes. And I believe number 8, Eric Aldag, got a game misconduct. So I believe that's a 5-minute major. So the Huskies have a 5-on-4 power play with 3 minutes and 55 seconds left in the period. Here's Nick Leon. Leon's shot. That one goes up and over the crossbar. Justin Rosinski behind Justin Davis. Still skates there. Nick Leon. As Brian Pickett is going to let that one go up and out of the zone. Huskies have to regroup as Nick Leon comes back in with the puck. Leon for Brian Pickett, near side corner boards. Here's Justin Rosinski. Rosinski spinorama move, far side corner boards, now back behind Davis for Bach. Bach sends it for Pickett. Shoot it up and into the glove. Davis covers the puck. There looked to be a rebound. And Brian Pickett, I believe, is going to get a penalty. And actually going to be number 27. Hoagland's going to go to the penalty box. So penalties galore here with just under 5 minutes left. As Hickey goes over for an explanation. Only penalty called is going to be on number 27, Ryan Hoagland. So the Huskies have a 5-on-3 for 1 minute and 24 seconds, and then have an additional power play opportunity with about 36 seconds left after that.
The Ice Bears coach can't be happy with his team right now, being very, very too aggressive on the Huskies right now and getting too many penalties.
As Coach Bucher for the Missouri State Ice Bears wanting that face-off to come into neutral ice. That is the right call. It is going to be on the near side dot right in front of our broadcast position. Barch and Rosinski. Rosinski wins the face-off as the Huskies have a 5-on-3 for 1 minute and 20 seconds. Troy Hickey, far side boards, looking for Rosinski. Here's Pickett at the point. Pickett for Leon down low. Leon cross ice for Hickey. Hickey looking for a laner pass, gives it to Nick Leon. Shoot! Tries to go high. That one goes up and off the blocker and into the protective netting. 3:03 left in the period. 1:04 left on the 5-on-3 advantage for the Huskies. 2-1 Missouri State.
Great saves there by Alex Davis. Good shot by Leon, though. If he can keep shooting like that, I guarantee that he will probably get a goal by the end of the night, especially on this 5-on-3.
And that would help out one of your keys to the game for sure. As Troy Hickey for Greenberg. Leon looking for a shot. That one goes to Boris. Hickey with the shot blocked there by the captain, but the Huskies still regain possession of the puck. Brian Pickett skates up top, shoots, pad save there by Davis. Here's Nick Leon, near side dasher, boards to the point for Pickett. Pickett far side for Hickey. Hickey for Pickett. Pickett with a quick pass for Leon. Looking for the back door. No one was there. 35 seconds left on the 5-on-3. As the puck goes wide, but Greenberg controls the puck near side dasher boards. Here's Greenberg. Greenberg, the shot. Big save there by Justin Davis. 23 seconds left on the 5-on-3. 2:15 left in the period. Shot, that one goes far side. Greenberg keeps it down. That one goes out. Puck goes out into the neutral ice. Huskies have to regroup. 7 seconds left on the 5-on-3. 2 minutes left in the period. And that is going to do it. Huskies still have 35 seconds left on a man advantage with 1 minute and 56 left in the period. That one's going to go all the way down for icing as Pickett was looking for a tip or at least a shot on goal. Nothing doing. 1:50 left in the period. 27 seconds left on the penalty to Ryan Hoagland. Huskies down 2-1.
So far, the power play has not been working for the Huskies. Ice Bears have been stopping them very well, especially on a 5-on-3 there. That was a big stop for them. And now just another 27 seconds, and they could have a lot of momentum going into the period.
And it's not that quick shot and a save by Alex Hare. Finishing up my point there, it's not like they're having bad opportunities.
Oh, no, yeah.
It's just that Missouri State is gumming up those passing lanes.
Yep.
And whenever the Huskies try to go for that backdoor pass, it just doesn't seem like the sink is there for that play to work.
And Alex Davis is really keeping them in the lead here with a lot of great saves.
As the Huskies, as we rejoin the play, Huskies regain puck possession as Rosinski comes up through center ice over the Ice Bears logo. Rosinski, good stick here. Goes in, tries a stuff attempt, nothing doing. As Troy Hurlin jumped up in the play, couldn't find it. Penalty over, 5-on-5, full strength. Hurlin shoots, big save there. As number 19, Danny Zaleski was looking for his first goal of the season as a Husky, nothing doing. 1:13 left in the period. Shot saved by Alex Hare. Nice pad save on Justin Kim. As the Huskies, Justin Rosinski coming up through center ice. Here's 23, Tyler Sukol dumps it in, goes off for a change. 55 seconds left in the period, 2-1 Ice Bears. As Nick Sadorf comes up through the defensive zone, goes cross ice for Blake Ryan. Blake Ryan tries to give his brother Jack, but Blake Ryan regains puck possession. Good stick there by Troy Hickey. Puck comes out into neutral ice over the Ice Bear logo. 35 seconds left in the period. Puck goes flying over Alex Hare. And defenseman Danny Stetzinger sends it up near side corner boards for Gorsika. Gorsika sends it into neutral ice. Sadorf over for Guthrie. Guthrie back for Sadorf near side Huskies Missouri State zone. Here's Cantillo. Cantillo, 15 seconds left in the period as the Huskies regain possession. Stetzinger just sends it into neutral ice. Here's Troy Hickey. 7 seconds left in the period. Hickey sends it up through neutral ice. Hymos has the puck, going to take one quick shot. Hare makes the save, and that's going to do it for the first 20 minutes of this game as the Missouri State Ice Bears go into the locker room during the first intermission with a 2-1 lead, outshooting the Huskies 20-18. Duffy, initial thoughts on the first period.
My initial thoughts is a very fast-paced game so far in that first period, which is very surprising to me. I thought that the fatigue of the Huskies would really step in there on the first period, but they showed that they do not have fatigue, and they're keeping up with the Ice Bears, who are the home team right now, and this hostile crowd. A lot of penalties, though. They got to keep their cool. Both teams, Ice Bears and Huskies, are taking too many penalties, and they are fighting too much. And these refs are not letting it go. So they got to keep their cool on both these teams.
And like you said, the refs aren't really letting much go in the early going of this game, and that's something you have to adjust to. If they're not going to take anything, you can't retaliate. You have to keep your cool. If you just drew a penalty, you can't take one of your own.
Yep.
Well, we're going to take our first break of the first intermission report. Coming up, we'll talk to Duffy and see how the team did on his keys to the game. Go over a scoring recap. Looking at, we'll go over a AHL or USHL scoreboard update, as well as a National Hockey League preseason scoreboard update. You're listening to the NIU Huskies Hockey Radio Network. Huskies down 2-1 after one period.
I want to be a kid's first computer.
I want to be a warm place on a
I
cold
want to
day.
be a football
I want to be
stadium.
a bike that races around the country.
I want to be a bench on a forest trail.
When I grow up, I don't want to be a piece of garbage. And if you recycle me, I won't be.
Give your garbage another life. Recycle. Learn how at iwanttoberecycled.org. Brought to you by Keep America Beautiful and the Ad Council.
Gunzo's is your non-stop shop for all things hockey. Gunzo's carries all major brands such as Bauer, Easton, Reebok, Nike, CCM, and Ward. Gunzo's caters to not only players, but to teams as well, with the ability to take team orders. Gunzo's can customize jerseys, socks, t-shirts, warm-ups, and hockey bags. They have 3 convenient Chicagoland locations in River Forest, Morton Grove, and Chicago. Gunzo's is also the official equipment supplier of the Northern Illinois Huskies. Gunzo's Hockey Headquarters, where you will be treated like a pro.
A boy born in Joplin, Missouri was fascinated by anything with wheels and a motor. The odds of him going on to fascinate millions with his talent, 1 in 260,000. The odds of him having 15 career NASCAR victories, 1 in 1.7 million. The odds of a child being diagnosed with autism, 1 in 88. I'm Jamie McMurray, and my niece has autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
When I have an asthma attack, I feel scared. It's kind of like an elephant is on my chest. I feel like I'm choking. Sometimes my parents have to take me to the hospital.
You know how to react to their asthma attacks. Here's how to prevent them. Visit www.noattacks.org or call your doctor, because even one attack is one too many.
I feel like a fish with no water.
Brought to you by the EPA and the Ad Council.
Hey, you're sitting around listening to the radio when you could be on it. You think I'm kidding? The Illinois Center for Broadcasting is looking for people just like you to enroll for classes right now. Stop wishing you were on the air and get down to making it happen. At ICB, students are trained by some of the best and brightest professionals in the industry. And not only that, you'll learn the ins and outs of both radio and TV. You'll be ready to take the airwaves by storm. There couldn't be a better time than now to hop on to beonair.com and fill out that application. It only takes a few minutes, and when you're done, you'll have taken the first step to getting on a fast track to your dreams. Once again, that's beonair.com, or you can call 630-916-1700. Classes are filling up fast, though, so you'd better get going. So what are you still doing here? Go now. 630-916-1700 or visit beonair.com. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
Green light. Hey girl. School zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah. Street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on 2 things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Let's send it back to Stephen and Marcus on the NIU Huskies Hockey Radio Network.
always under attack.
And we're back here on NIU Huskies Hockey Radio Network for the first intermission report of the game. Huskies down 2-1 after 20 minutes of play as Tyler Sukol gets his first goal as a Husky with the assist by Troy Herlin with 15:19 left in the first. But nothing going as the Ice Bears come back strong at 13:07. Adam Otten gets his first goal of the year with the assist to Ryan Hoagland. Hoagland then 15 seconds later gets his first goal of the year to put the Ice Bears up 2-1, and that was an unassisted goal, and that's where we stand after one period. Ice Bears up 2-1 on the Northern Illinois Huskies. Duffy, your three keys to the game were face-off percentage winning, line one has to produce, and the third one was
the Ryan brothers. You have to
protecting the Ryan brothers.
You have to stop the Ryan brothers, who are basically like the Zedine brothers. And one had 64 points, one had 50 points from last year, so they had 114 points. And you could tell in that first period with their penalty kill, like we were saying, with the 8 shorties, 11 shorties together of the Ryan brothers. And you could tell in that first period that their penalty killing is very up to snuff, and the power play of the Huskies got to get going if they want to take this game, because it seems like the Ice Bears are, it seems like they're going to keep taking penalties. It seems like there's still going to be a lot of physical play, so you got to think that there's going to be a lot of penalties here in the game, so you got to take advantage of those penalties.
Yeah, and well, let's go to your key. Your first key was face-off percentage, and I think they did a real good job in that area, a lot better than they did against Illinois.
Yeah, it was about, I would say it was about 50-50. I didn't get to tally it because I don't have my my pad in near me, because I got a pole in front of me.
We have to improvise here.
I got a pole in front of me. It's almost like I'm in a Cubs game or something like that. But yeah, I didn't get to tally. But yeah, it seemed like it was about 50-50 on the faceoffs, much better than against University of Illinois, which I really like, and that's what I was really hoping for. And my second key to the game was that first line. They had some good shifts. They did have some good shifts, even though they didn't get any points. I really liked the shifts that they had. They got a lot of shots on goal, with Rosinski having those nice moves to the net, and you got Leon and Bach. It's a good line there still, I think. And then you got the first line of that defensive pairing that's stopping the Ryan brothers. It seems Pickett and
Hickey,
who are your top defensive line, and they're stopping the Ryan brothers. And the Ryan brothers have not done anything. It's been Hoagland and who was the first goal by?
For Missouri State?
Yes.
The first goal was scored by Otten.
Otten, yeah. And Hoagland had the assist.
Yep.
So Hoagland has had a good night so far. He's got a goal and an assist, so we got to keep that line in check. Who's their first line? I thought it would be the Ryan brothers, but it seems like it's Hoagland on the first line, and he's done very well.
Well, it's time to go over, during every game, we're going to do a NHL scoreboard update, and we do have some preseason games underway tonight. Chicago Blackhawks lead the Washington Capitals 4-3 at the end of 2. Goals from Washington, Nicholas Backstrom and Dylan Olsen, former Chicago Blackhawk. Goals for Chicago, Tom Wilson, Jeremy Morin, Brad Winchester, Brandon Bolig. And the other goal scored by Washington was Eric Fair. Goalies, Antti Ranta for Chicago, Michael Neuwirth and Lego for Washington. Montreal is up 4-0 on Carolina. No score between Dallas and Florida, 18:50 left in the first. Tampa Bay tied 1-1 with St. Louis, with our team Sergeyev and Alexander Steen getting goals for Tampa Bay and St. Louis, and a 1. And late games coming up tonight. The LA Kings take on the Colorado Avalanche at 9 p.m. Eastern, and the Anaheim Ducks take on the San Jose Sharks at 10:30 p.m. We'll take our first break here on the pregame. See, I'm getting ahead of myself. The first intermission report here from MediaCon Ice Park in Springfield, Missouri. 2-1 Missouri State after one period. You're listening to the first intermission here on NIU Huskies Hockey Radio Network.
It's Thursday night, and you're grabbing drinks with some friends. Started off with a pitcher for the table, which quickly becomes 2. There's pool. And there's the photo booth.
All right, everybody squeeze in. Say cheese!
Followed naturally by an order of wings. And another.
Can we get some extra ranch sauce?
Then there's the ceremonial nightcap.
So what are we doing this weekend?
And lastly, it's back to the car, which, if you're buzzed, could be the most expensive night of your life. Getting pulled over for buzzed driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzzed driving, because buzzed driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Over here at jamsonair.com, we play anything and everything. You might hear, or how about this tasty track? I want to get you in the back seat, windows up, that's the way you like it. We have them all. Lollipop, 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 lollipop. Well, maybe not that. jamsonair.com. Radio when you want it.
We know balancing family, friends, work, and free time keeps you busy. We want to help you start your day off right. Whether you're visiting for business or for pleasure, you'll always get a clean and fresh Hampton bed. Free high-speed internet access, free hot breakfast served daily with fresh baked waffles and hearty oatmeal with toppings, friendly, helpful service, and much more. For one rate. Guaranteed. If you're not satisfied, we don't expect you to pay. That's our commitment and your guarantee. That's 100% Hampton. Go to HamptonInn.com to find the nearest location. Hampton Inn and Suites, the official hotel of NIU Hockey. Let's send it back to Stephen and Marcus on the NIU Huskies Hockey Radio Network.
And you are listening to the NIU Huskies Hockey Radio Network here live for the season opener at MediaCon Ice Park in Springfield, Missouri, as the Huskies are taking on the Missouri State Ice Bears, trailing 2-1 after 20 minutes. Ice Bears lead in shots 20-18. Time for a USHL hockey scoreboard update. Youngstown losing to Team USA 7-3 with 14:30 left in the third. Tri-Cities up 1-0 on Omaha after 1. Sioux City and Fargo tied at 1 goal apiece at the first intermission. And Green Bay and the Chicago Steel, no score with 14:30 left in the first period again. Go over to USHL.com and listen into the Chicago Steel. You will hear a familiar voice. Our good friend Scott Swartz, who did the play-by-play for the Huskies last year, was hired on. That's why I'm doing his job here. But we wish him nothing but the best. Great guy, and you'll see him around Fox Vale this year as he'll be doing I think about almost half of the games as a public address announcer when he's not working for the Steel. So
yeah. He's
still with the organization, and we're really happy that he could stay on. Having said that, Duffy, let's look forward to the second period. There's no overlapping penalties or anything like that, so we'll start off 5-on-5. What do you think the Huskies have to do to get back into this game, trailing after 20 minutes?
Well, I mean, there's really not much that they can do because, I mean, Justin Davis for the Ice Bears has been really unbelievable. He's had 18 shots and goal on him. But Alex Harris had a good game, too. He's had 20 shots, and he's only given up 2 goals. And really, I don't really blame either of the goals on him. There really wasn't much that he could do on either one of them. The first one, it was a rebound tip. He couldn't really get over it in time. And the second one, it hit off the post, hit off his back, and then went in. So it was very unlucky there on the second goal. And we really haven't been able to get to Justin Davis. He's really just had a great game. So I think that's going to be my big key to the second period is that they need to get to Justin Davis in the second period, and they need to come out firing at him.
Yeah, and like you said, it's not like the Huskies haven't had great opportunities or good opportunities or anything like that. They just haven't been able to solve Justin Davis, which I think they will once they get more chances in the offensive zone and to get more shots on goal, which they have.
Yeah,
and they need to convert on the power play. I can't stress that enough.
Oh yeah, their penalty kill for the Ice Bears has been pretty good, but like we said, it's not like they're not getting great opportunities on the power play. They have been getting good opportunities. Just Alex Davis has turned them all away, and he's been doing unbelievable. So I think that's the big key to the second game. We just got to keep getting shots to the net on Alex Davis and hopefully get a rebound like we did in the first game. Or in the first goal, I mean.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the Huskies down 2-1 after 20 minutes. Shots on goal favor of the Ice Bears 20-18 as Northern Illinois is out on the ice ready to go, waiting the arrival of the Ice Bears, which I assume will happen once the horn sounds. Just about 15 seconds left in the intermission. I think for the Huskies, too, a key is going to be helping out Alex Hare. Defense hasn't really done a good job of getting guys off the puck, and the Ice Bears have really had their way with the defensemen especially in the offensive zone for Missouri State, and the defense has not rubbed the man off of the puck.
Well, and remember, of the first game last week, the University of Illinois had about, 55, 60 shots?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
They had a lot of shots, so this defense needs to do a better job of, like you were saying, get them off the puck, being a little bit more physical, and trying to stop them from getting shots on goal on Alex Hare, because Alex Hare is keeping them in this game. Both boys are having really good games so far. So.
As the Ice Bears skate out onto the ice, Ice Bears will be shooting to my left, camera right to left. Huskies going left to right, or as Scott would like to say, tab to backspace, are the Ice Bears backspace, or excuse me, no. I got this mixed up now. Huskies going escape to backspace, Missouri State going backspace to tab. Right to left to right, whatever you like to look at it. I even confuse myself sometimes. Remember, coming up during the second intermission, we will do our daily, or I guess weekendly, Blackhawks talk, as we will always do during the second intermission after we talk Huskies hockey, as well as giving you, again, scoreboard updates for the National Hockey League and the United States Hockey League, as well as the AHL once they get underway. And we are underway here, second period. Missouri State controls as an Ice Bear falls down, and Nick Leon controls the puck. Leon toe drag, tries a shot. That one goes just wide of Justin Davis. Here's Brian Pickett. That one just escapes him. Puck into the Husky zone. Pickett turns around, fires it into the neutral ice. Now back into Huskies offensive zone. Eric Aldag back for the puck behind Justin Davis. As the Ice Bears come up with the puck, here's Blake Ryan. Here's Jack Ryan. Jack Ryan right in the chest of Alex Hare. Big save, gives up a rebound. But here's Bach to Rosinski. Rosinski goes around one check from Bouchite. Here's the captain, Guthrie. Rosinski tries the shot. That one goes up and off Davis. Net comes off its moorings. 19:13 left in the first period. 2-1 Missouri State.
Let's hope that Rosinski there is okay, because he took a hard fall there. He's coming off the ice a little bit slow. And let's hope that he can get back to the bench and be okay for the rest of the game.
And it looks like Justin Davis is okay after that collision as the net came off its moorings. Remember, D3 plays right after us. We'll have video coverage and live updates. No full broadcast, but we will still bring you D3 hockey. As Hagelin tries a stick move, good defensive move by Stetzinger to poke that one away as Troy Herlin sends it around far side corner boards. Now here's Greenberg. Greenberg with Sukol. Sukol tried to receive the pass from Green. He couldn't do it. As Stetzinger's back far side corner boards. Picked off there by an Ice Bear. That was number 7, Matt Townsend. Here's Sukol again. Sukol rubbed off the puck by Hagelin. Back for Guthrie. Guthrie cross-ice pass for Townsend. Townsend has that puck taken away by a Husky player. That was 23, Sukol again. Sukol fights his way through neutral ice. Puck into Huskies' offensive zone. Back comes Otten. Otten sends that one just in front of Ryan Hagelin. Puck goes past the far end line. Icing is the call. 19:21 left in the second period, or 18:21 left in the second period. 2-1 Ice Bears.
I think Sukol was trying to do a little bit too much there. He had a couple teammates open. He could have gotten to the neutral or into the offensive zone, but he was trying to do a little bit too much and trying to get through two guys, and he ended up losing the puck as a.
Yeah, and for a guy like Sukol, I mean, I'm sure he's a very talented player, taking nothing away with him. He scored his goal tonight. But I think if you're a guy like Justin Rosinski, you have an easier time doing it. As Otten comes into the offensive zone, takes a shot. That one's blocked there by LJ Skimeko. First time I really said his name since early on in the first period. As Hickey sends that one all the way down, icing is going to be waved off. And the Ice Bear has a blowout. Cantillo can't have the wraparound. Remley with the backhanded pass. Penalty going to be called on the Ice Bears. Interference is going to be the call. Big hit on Gorsica. Penalty going to be to number 22, P.J. Adams. And here we go again. Offensive zone penalty by the Ice Bears. Penalty, power play coming up for the Huskies.
I'm pretty sure that was a charging penalty by P.J. Adams there. Again, that's the second penalty of the night. I think his coach got to sit him down and calm him down when he gets out of that penalty box. Because he's had two penalties now and he's got to hope that the Huskies do not capitalize on this
And I
penalty.
believe that's the second charging call the Ice Bears have taken in this game, so
Yep.
they really need to be disciplined to not let these power plays come back and bite them. Here's Troy Hickey for Justin Rosinski, near side corner boards. Rosinski below the point for number 89, Niedzila. Niedzila, Leon for Pickett up at the point. Puck comes out of the zone. Huskies have to regroup. Hickey gets hit hard there by number 23, Miguel Franco. Puck comes loose to neutral ice. Nick Leon has to regroup with Brian Pickett. Puck send in for Niedzila. Niedzila takes a shot. Blocker saved there by Davis. Puck lays loose, and the puck comes out to neutral ice. Huskies are not being able to set anything up, so that's a good defensive job by the Huskies as Hickey comes all the way back by Alex Hare. Now sends it for Brian Pickett. Brian Pickett cross ice for Rosinski. Rosinski's got Leon and Bach up with him. Rosinski tries a little backhand and move around Aldag, but Aldag with a good stick takes that puck away. Here's Leon for Rosinski, far side corner board. Rosinski tries to go top shelf, blockered away by Justin Davis. Puck comes up and all the way down. 55 seconds left in the power play, 15:42 left in the second period. Here's Rob Bach. Tries to give it a centering pass for Rosinski, but that one's blocked off by 19, Sadorf. Take away for Leon. Leon shoots right into the breadbasket of Davis. Puck is still loose, and they battle for it. And finally, the referee blows the whistle. I'm not sure if the net came off its moorings or the ref had lost sight of the puck, but the Huskies had good 2, 3, 4 chances there. And Justin Davis again playing out of his mind, making the second, third, fourth chance opportunity saves. 16:52 left in the second period. 2-1 Missouri
Yeah,
State.
you're right about that. It looks like the nets came off his moorings, but another great sequence there by Davis for the Ice Bears, and he's been keeping them in the lead 2-1 all game ever since they got that 2-1 lead and the momentum, and he's kept that momentum on their side.
So 16:25 left in the second period, 37 seconds left on the power play for the Huskies. 22-21 shots in favor of the Huskies now, down 2-1 second period. Tyler Sugel getting the lone goal so far for the Huskies, as this one's wrapped around to the right side points. LJ Skimeka sends it in, far side corner boards. 27 seconds left on the power play. This one's sent all the way down. Clears the puck to the Ice Bears. 20 seconds left on the man advantage for the Huskies. Whistle sounds. And I'm not sure if it should be icing. Not quite sure what the whistle was. Nonetheless, 19 seconds left on the man advantage. 15.
Looks like it's a penalty on Pounds, on Brian Pounds, number 16 from the Huskies, who just went to the penalty box.
Good catch by you. Thank you there, Duffy. So it'll be 4-on-4 hockey for 19 seconds, and then the Ice Bears will go on the power play for themselves after that. Blake Ryan sends it up the boards for Bouchite. Bouchite for Ryan again. Blake Ryan centers it, shoots, scores! Blake Ryan to his brother Jack. And the Ice Bears capitalize on the 4-on-4 play and extend their lead 3-1 with 15:57 left in the second period.
Great play by the Ice Bears there. Nice centering pass. And Alex Hare really could not get out in front of it in time, and they just ended up putting it right under his pads. And another great goal by the Ice Bears.
It just seemed like the Huskies had lost track of where Jack Ryan actually was.
Yep.
And Hare had no chance as Ryan scores backdoor from his brother Blake. And the Ice Bears extend their lead to 3-1.
That Ryan tandem there.
As that puck is cleared out, penalty over. Ice Bears on the power play for 1 minute and 38 seconds. Jack Ryan gets the goal from his brother Blake. In come the Ice Bears. Setting it up at the point is Bouchite. Bouchite down up at the point for Nana. Barch now to Blake Ryan behind the puck, behind the net. Barch for Bouchite into the glove of Alex there. Makes the save. 1:14 left on the power play. 15:21 left in second period. 3-1 Ice Bears. So the Huskies really need to find something within themselves in this last 15 minutes of the second period. as they just look gassed, and right now the Ice Bears are outplaying them, out-hustling them, and out-shooting them in
So
all
far,
aspects
yes.
of the game.
In the second period so far, it has been all Ice Bears.
Big save by Alex Hare. Actually, I think that one went right off the far side goalpost from Jack Ryan, looking for his second goal of the night. Oh, big hit there by Joe Boris. As the Ice Bears regroup, that one goes up over the crossbar of Alex Hare. Here's Derek Barch. Barch here for Aldag. Aldag winds up. Pad save by Hare. Helter Skelter. Hare dives, makes another save. Here's Barch now near side corner boards up for Aldag. Aldag with the shot looking for the tip from Blake Ryan. Nothing doing. 38 seconds left on the power play. 14:43 left in the second period. Huskies down 3-1. Bouchite cross ice for Aldag. Now for Blake Ryan. Blake Ryan toe drags. Nice move there by Brian Pickett. As Greenberg can't clear the puck, and now he finally does. 14:28 left in the period. 20 seconds left on the man advantage for the Ice Bears, up 3-1. Big cross ice pass. Here he comes. Shoots. Big save by Alex Hare. As the Ice Bears had sprung Townsend, and Alex Hare makes a big blocker save and goes up and out of play. 14:19 left in the period. What a game-changing save right there by Alex Hare.
That is a game-changing save because this power play has had all the momentum so far, and Alex Hare has been keeping them in this. It's still 3-1. We still got a chance to get back into this.
Here's Adam Otten, still with the man advantage for another 5 seconds on the Ice Bears. Here's Rosinski battling far side corner board. Now here comes Stetz. Here's Nick Leon trying to send Brian Pounce, but nothing going. Stetzinger for Nick Leon. Too far was the pass. Here comes Blake Ryan. That one gets knocked away by Leon. Actually, that was Adam Otten. Puck goes out into neutral ice. Number 19, Nick Sadorf has to come back for the puck. Now sends it over to Jacob Guthrie. Back to Sadorf, far side, blue line. Trying to spring up. Good stick there by Danny Stetzinger, rubbing Matt Townsend off the puck. Now Stetz gets ran into by Otten. As the Huskies control, here's Big Rob Bach with Nick Leon. And Nick Leon just sends it right in on Justin Davis, paddles it away, now sends it in the near side corner. Good stick save there by Davis as Rosinski took a shot from the dasher board. Just trying to get a deflection as this puck goes all the way down the ice. No icing as it was shot by a Husky player. Here's Justin Rosinski. Oh, that was just off the stick as Alex Hare is trying to spring his forward. Would have had a great scoring opportunity there. In the boards is Chase Dobler. Dobler sends it far side corner boards for 14, Blake Ryan. Blake Ryan, big hit by Rob Bach. LJ Skimeka out there with Troy Hickey. This is the deep pairing that we saw a lot during the Illinois game. Here's Mark Greenberg with Sukol. And out comes Joe Boris. Here's Greenberg. That one sticked away by Justin Davis, helping out his defensive partners there. Behind Davis now is Hymos. Hymos sends it out near side corner. Hickey dumps it in near side corner now. Plays catch at the point. Here's Sukol. Hickey looking for Sukol down low. Nothing going as the puck went right between Sukol's legs. Here's Joe Boris. Joe Boris got the puck up to the point for LJ. LJ looking for the tip out front. Can't get it from Sukol. As the Huskies having some very offensive sustained pressure now as the puck comes out into neutral ice. And the Huskies have to regroup. Here's Mark Greenberg looking for the slapper between the legs of Hymos. Nothing going as he blocks that one behind Justin Davis. Puck's going to go all the way down. This should be an icing call. And it is. 11:49 left in the period. 3-1 Ice Bears.
I really like the shift there by Boris, Sukol, and Pounds or
Greenberg.
Greenberg, yeah. I really like the shift there. They had a great shift, got a lot of pressure on them, and let's hope that they can keep this pressure on Davis, and let's hope they can get a goal and get back in this game.
So 14:48 left in the period. Ice Bears goal so far this period set up by the brothers Jack Ryan from Blake Ryan at 16:07 of the second period. As we rejoin the play, 11:43 left in the period. Huskies battling for it near side corner board. Still there, Coletta and Pickett. Penalty coming up. I'm not sure who it was. It could be a Huskies penalty. It looked like someone was going in there full force on a boarding or a charging call. as the whistle blows, but doesn't look like there's going to be any penalties called. So we rejoin the play, 5-on-5 hockey, as Brandon Nidzila wins the faceoff draw to Ron Coletta. Coletta looking for the tip out front, nothing going, as Schwartz is out there on the ice. Haven't seen him much at all this period. However, Schwartz is a very talented forward and defenseman, can play both position, which is good, which is an asset to have on this Chuck Ronaldo coach team. As the Ice Bears come through center ice, Zaleski gives it up to Schwartz. Here's Kevin Schwartz for Nidzila. That one sticked away by Justin Davis. As Mike Raporto's going nuts on the bench. Here come the Ice Bears in. Shoots, saved by Alex Hare. And the shot came from the captain, Alex Nana. Number 28, Derek Barch. Hare made the save, and then McClue came in looking for a rebound. Nothing going, and the Huskies clear him out of the blue paint. 10:54 left in the second period, 3-1 Ice Bears.
What I've seen a lot of this period from the Ice Bears is they've tried those long two-line passes that are trying to catch them off guard of the Huskies. Huskies got to be aware that they got to get back quicker so they don't get caught in that.
As the Ice Bears control off the faceoff, glove saved by Alex Hare from the shot from the point by Nick Sadorf. 10:50 left in the second period, 2-1. 20 shots, 29-25 in favor of the home team. Again, this is the home opener for the Ice Bears and the season opener for both teams. Huskies will have their home opener next weekend, Friday night at Fox Valley Ice Arena, as they take on the Missouri Tigers. Alex Nana battles behind Alex Hare with Danny Stetzinger, taken away by Justin Rosinski. Here's Rosinski using his speed through the neutral ice, but now puck gets dumped back in by the Ice Bears. Alex Hare to play it. Stetzinger off the boards for Bach. Bach tries to kick it out into neutral ice, and finally does. Here's Blake Ryan with some speed. Shoots, glove, saved by Alex Hare. Alex Hare has had to be sharp this period, as the Huskies just look really disoriented in the defensive zone, giving the Ice Bears a lot of second and third chance opportunities.
Yeah, so far the shots this period has been 10-7 in favor of the Ice Bears. So Alex Hare has been doing a great job of keeping us in this game, even though they got in a goal.
As Troy Hickey comes up through neutral ice, trying to spring Justin Rosinski. Icing is waved off as Davis went to go play it, and he got twisted up, but he's back into his net. Here's the Ice Bears trying to go up and off the ice off of LJ. Skimeka stands at the point and keeps the puck in. Here's Jacob Guthrie behind Justin Davis. Sends it around for Jack Ryan. Jack Ryan near side through neutral ice. Just dumps it in on Alex Hare, paddles it to the near side corner. Here's Troy Hickey, one of two alternate captains, along with Justin Rosinski and Brian Pickett. As Hoagland sends it over to his deep partner, number 10, Chase Dobler. Dobler over for 25, Hymos. Hymos sends it in on Townsend, but Bach's there to cut it off at the neutral ice as Bach lays a big body check on Hymos to stand him up at the blue line. 9:15 left in the period, 3-1 Ice Bears. With Jack Ryan getting his first goal of the season off the assist from his brother Blake. Here's Adam Otten, far side blue point. As Otten takes a shot in and out of the glove of Alex Hare, as Matt Townsend sends it deep in behind Alex Hare, as LJ Skimeka tries to send it around for Nidzila. Here comes Troy Hickey up the ice looking for an odd man rush. Hickey, Cantillo, and Remley. Here's Hickey trying to center it for somebody. Penalty is coming up on the Ice Bears as Alex Hare is going off the ice for the extra attacker. With 8:43 left in the period, 3-1 Ice Bears. Looks like the Huskies will get their, I believe, fourth power play opportunity, as the penalty is going to go on number 27, Ryan Hoagland. And the Huskies will get their power play.
And that's his second penalty as well. So Hoagland and P.J. Adams have had the 4 penalties that the Ice Bears have had so far today. And that was a great job by Troy Hickey trying to get them in an odd man rush.
As Pickett swings it over for Herlin. Herlin for Bach, for Rosinski. Shot, Davis makes a save. Rebound comes out to the point, but Davis sends it into the far side corner boards. Leon swings it around for Bachner, far side corner board. Hurlin skates to center, to the middle of the offensive zone. Hurl with the shot into the breadbasket of Justin Davis. Holds on for the save. 8:20 left in the period. Minute 37 left on the power play. 3-1 Ice Bears. I think in this power play, Duffy, they need to get a little bit more movement.
Yeah.
It just looks like they're stagnant in the offensive zone, not trying to move the puck a lot. And it's really obvious for the Ice Bears to set up and defend that.
Well, you could see that Hurlin was trying to get a tip from Leon there, but he just didn't have it successful.
As Hurlin sends it in on a shot on goal, but Leon controls. Leon up for Hurlin at the point, looking for the tip. That one goes just up and over the crossbars. I think Rosinski got a shot or a tip off of the Hurlin shot. Here's Leon. Leon skates in, fans on the shot. Now for Hurlin at the point. Leon fans. That one goes up and over Davis. Pickett for Leon. Leon tries the shot. Big save by Davis now, trying the stuff attempt. Finally, Davis jumps on the puck, and it's it. Interference is the call, and I believe it's going to be a penalty shot. I think I saw the referee pointing to center ice for a penalty shot nonetheless.
Yes.
Penalty going to be on number 4, Jacob Guthrie. And this is the man you don't want a penalty shot for. It's Justin Rosinski looking to get the Huskies back into this game with 7:38 left in the period.
There's going to be a big penalty shot for the Huskies here. If they can get it, they can get right back into this game. But if they don't, then they still the momentum are in the
yeah. And even Duffy, even if he doesn't score, you're going to have 55 seconds of 5-on-3 and then another minute and 5 seconds of power play time. So nonetheless, you come out a winner here, but let's see if Rosinski can get a goal and keep the Huskies on the power play and tie this thing up. Justin Rosinski picks up the puck at center ice, going left to right, stick handles, shoots, big save by Davis, trying to go 5-hole. Davis closes the goal, closes the 5-hole, makes the save. Huskies stay on the power play with 55 seconds left. I don't think there was much room there in that 5-hole.
I mean, you could see that Rosinski was trying to go 5-hole there on Davis, and Davis was just not having it. And a great save by Davis there.
Huskies still on the power play for another 50 seconds. 7:36 left in the period. 3-1 Missouri State. Here's Troy Hickey off the near side boards for Danny Stetzinger. Stetzinger for Boris. Boris from Sukol. Now for Greenberg. Greenberg backhand for Boris. Justin Davis makes the save. Puck goes in and out of the zone through neutral ice. Here's Jake Ryan and Blake Ryan. Jack for Blake. Jack shoots and goes up and off the protective netting. Puck goes out of play. 27 seconds left on the power play. 7:10 in the period. 3-1 Missouri State.
Great job by Troy Hickey there by taking down the angle from Blake Ryan there, or Jack Ryan, and he could not pass it over to his brother. Great job by Hickey taking down the angle, and he had to take the shot on Alex Hare, and they just didn't get it.
As a neutral zone faceoff is won by the Ice Bears, McClue. McClue still comes in and gets a shot on net as Sukol sends it around for Pickett. Pickett skates out from behind Alex Hare, and he fans on it, almost giving up a chance for Barch. Here comes Pickett. Pickett skates into the zone, taken by Greenberg. Greenberg just chips the puck into the far side corner boards, roughed up there by 16 John Lucas. As Haugland's out of the bench, team's at full strength. Haugland comes out of the bench. Haugland with the shot, and a backhanded opportunity is turned away and gloved down by Alex Ayers. Haugland was trying to set up Barch, and Barch couldn't take it. 6:27 left in the period. 3-1 Ice Bears.
And you saw they were trying to get a big pass there to Haugland, who was coming right out of the penalty box.
And it looks like there's going to be a few penalties called here as Greenberg and McClue are going to go to the penalty box. So 6:27 left in the period. Shots 32-28 in favor of the Ice Bears, 3-1. And the Huskies are going to get another power play as 2 penalties were called on Missouri State. Actually, nope, never mind. It'll be coincidental minors. 2 minutes for each player, McClue and Greenberg. 4 skaters aside. 4-on-4 hockey means man advantage or man coverage. D have the forwards. Forwards have the D. Here's Nick Leon for Justin Rosinski through center ice. Rosinski circles around. Ice Bears regain possession of the puck. Here's Eric Aldag. Aldag for PJ Adams. PJ goes around to check from Hickey. Blocker saved by Hare. 6 minutes left in the period. Coletta gets taken down looking for a penalty. He's not going to get it. Nick Leon through center ice for Justin Rosinski. Rosinski trying to cut through 3 defenders. Shot, that one goes up and off a stick as Leon tried to pick up the garbage out in front of the slot. Rosinski gets checked up the puck, and here come the Ice Bears, number 28, Derek Barch. Barch winds up, fires into the glove of Alex Hare. Looking to play, and he does to Troy Hickey around behind the Husky net. Boris tried the backhand pass to Leon, wasn't there. As the big, tall Adam Otten comes into the offensive zone. Boris for Nick Leon. Leon's been out there a while looking to dump it and get off for a change. Boris loses the puck now to Leon. Leon sends it in near side dasher boards for Danny Stetzinger. Stetzinger gets the puck, or actually the Ice Bears get the puck all the way down for icing. 5:13 left in the period, 45 seconds left on the coincidental minors. 3-1 Missouri State at the second period.
And you could just tell, I mean, it's fast-paced already, but even 4-on-4, it gets even more fast-paced, much more exciting to watch, I think.
Yeah.
For me, I think fast-paced games, I love fast-paced games. This is a great game so far.
High intensity, high velocity, high-powered offenses going at it, and this is what you're going to get when these 2 teams play. As Troy Hurlin, the defenseman, back for the Huskies for Stetzinger. Stetzinger forehand, backhand through neutral ice. Now he goes around by Justin Davis. That one gets tipped in, and it's in! Nick Remley gets the goal! As Justin Davis couldn't handle the rebound. Good rush by Danny Stetzinger. And the captain, Nick Remley, finds the back of the goal. With 4:54 left in the period, Huskies cut the lead to 1, 3-2.
And that's what you got to do against Alex Davis. You just got to get pucks to the net and hoping that you get tip-ins or shots on goal. And that's exactly what they did. And they ended up getting to Alex Davis, and now they're only down by 1 goal, 3-2. Big goal there by the Huskies, getting back in this game before the period ends.
So Danny Stetzinger up on the play. The defenseman has a nice rush to neutral ice to the near side zone. Or near side boards, gets a shot off. Davis makes the initial save, but Remley was there to pick up the rebound, and the Huskies cut the lead to 2. Still 22 seconds left on the 4-on-4 as Hare makes the save. There it is, and Hare covers up as Stetzinger was actually in the net trying to help his goaltender out. 4:42 left in the period, 15 seconds left on the penalties.
That would have been very bad by the Huskies by getting a goal and then giving one up right away. That was a great save by Alex Hare to keep the momentum in their favor.
You have the momentum, you got to keep it. Definitely good point there by you, Duffy. As Rosinski wins the faceoff to Brian Pickett, up and off the glass. Kept in by the Ice Bears, looking for a hand pass. And the whistle blows. Hand pass called on the Ice Bears. 6 seconds left on the coincidental minors on Greenberg and McClue. 4:33 left in period number 2, 3-2 Ice Bears. Remember, coming up after our game at about 9:30, 9:45, the D3 game will be broadcast live here on our Ustream account. It won't be a full broadcast, but we will have video feed as well as live audio updates when goals and penalties are scored. Brian Pickett has the puck around by Alex Hare. Penalties are over. Team's at full strength. Leon for Greenberg, but that puck gets picked off by Alex Nana. But now Leon regains control. Taken out at the knees by Jack Ryan as Rosinski gets the puck to Ron Coletta. Ron Coletta has it taken away from him by Blake Ryan. Center to the puck. Oh, big block there by Captain Blake Ryan. Blake Ryan and his brother. Here's Jack and Blake trying to make it 2 for 2 tonight. Couldn't do it as Nick Leon uses his speed through center ice. Leon's up with Rosinski. Nick Leon looking to center, nothing there. Ron Coletta trying to hold the puck in, can't do it, now has to dump it in and behind Justin Davis. 3:38 left in the period. 3-2 Missouri State. Miguel Franco, near side, neutral ice. Dumped it in as Justin Lee. As the Huskies battle in their defensive zone, here's Mark Greenberg. Greenberg with Sukol and Rosinski up on the play. Greenberg with a shot and a save by Justin Davis. Just off the near side face-off circle. 3:13 left in the period. Still 3-2 Missouri State.
Good rush by Greenberg there. Again, just getting shots on goal on Davis. That's what you got to do against him. And so far the shots has been 16-10 in this, or 16-12 in this second period. So the shots on goal have been very even.
Yep. And that's what you need to do if you're the Huskies. Keep the shots even and have the puck possession time in your favor, especially in the offensive zone. As Justin Kim has the puck taken away, but gives it over to Miguel Franco. Franco with the shot. Alex Hare made the save, and it just went through the wickets, and it goes wide of Alex Hare. Here comes the shot from the point, and Alex Hare makes the save with the rocket from Jacob Guthrie. 2:47 left in the period. 3-2 Missouri State.
Great sequence there by Alex Hare.
Yeah.
And letting it get behind him, but making that great second save by making sure that it doesn't go in his net, and then making that great save from the blue line that the Ice Bears tried to get him on, but he made a great glove save and iced the puck, or froze the puck so they could get a face-off.
A lot of helter-skelter, as Doc Emmerich would say, in front of Alex Hare a lot during this second period.
Yes.
As Niedzila wins the face-off, and the Huskies control. As a Guthrie stick goes flying into the air off the skates of Danny Zaleski. Zaleski and Niedzila in the near side corner boards, but taken away by Nick Sadorf. Puck through neutral ice. Here's Troy Hurlin. Hurlin up and out. And now Brian Pounds controls the puck for the Huskies through neutral ice over the Ice Bears logo. 2:20 left in the period. 3-2 Missouri State. Taken down was a Husky player, not quite sure who that was. Shot by Stetzinger, gets blocked by a skate by Nick Sadorf. Here comes McClue. McClue into the zone, left-handed shot, dumps it off for Barch. Barch for McClue. McClue's shot gets dumped, and that one's going to go all the way down on Justin Kim. Not enough to be a shot on goal, so puck goes past the end line. Icing is the call. 1:54 left in the period. 3-2 Missouri State.
There's been a lot less penalties so far. They've keeping their cool in the second half, the second period here, which is very good for both teams because they were getting a little out of hand there, and the rest were not allowing anything. So it's good that both teams are keeping their cool now, and we're keeping 5-on-5 here.
And it's going to be Niedzila in the face-off circle with Hurlin. And that one gets deflected near side corner boards for Danny Stetzinger. Here's Adam Otten behind Alex Hare looking for the stuff attempt. And Alex Hare puts the paddle down and the blocker down. 1:43 left in the period. 3-2. Shots in favor of Missouri State. 38-30 through 39 minutes and 15 seconds of the game. Again, next weekend, the Huskies will have their home opener as they take on the Mizzou Tigers. Game time 7 o'clock. Pre-game at about 6:50, 6:55 during warm-ups. Here's Nick Leon with the shot. Big save by Justin Davis as he did the toe drag, I believe, through Chase Dobler. Got a nice opportunity. Again, Davis has been big for Missouri State. 1:33 left in the period, 3-2.
Yeah, great move there by Nick Leon with the toe drag, making a great move to get into the offensive zone and making a great shot. And Davis cut down the angle and made a big save to keep them in front, 3-2.
Face-off won by the Huskies, sent into the far side corner boards. Now taken away by number 27, Ryan Hoagland. Hoagland over for Townsend. Townsend for Otten. Shoots, just misses the near side post. Here's Hoagland again. Far side corner boards. Sets it up for Barch, but Bach takes it away there. Off the glass for Bouchite as he takes away. Bach trying to use his strength to check him off. Can't do it. Here's Justin Rosinski. Rosinski trying to go through a check of Justin Bouchite, but can't get through there. 1 minute left in the period. 3-2 Missouri State. Coletta and Rosinski fall on each other here. Now Coletta regains possession of the puck. And he skates through neutral ice, gets a shot blockered away there by Justin Davis. 42 seconds left in the period, 3-2 Missouri State. As Nick Remley, the captain of the team, gets his first goal of the year to cut the lead to 1. 30 seconds left in the period as the Huskies try to set something up, but the Ice Bears have puck possession and dump it in to get a full sail change. Here's Grandpa Brian Pickett, the elder statesman on the team. That one goes up and off the boards. I don't believe it's going to be an ice if Greeny can touch the puck, and he can. And the Ice Bears can regain possession. Here's Jack Ryan taking off the puck. Penalty upcoming on the Huskies, and it's going to be on Brian Pickett for, I believe, a trip, and that is going to be the call with 3.5 seconds left in the period. You can't do that, giving Missouri State almost a full 2-minute power play to start the third period.
Yeah, and you give them the momentum to go into the third period because you got to go. You start on the power play, and that'd be big for them if they get a goal there starting the third period.
Yep. So Joe Boris in the faceoff circle with Miguel Franco. Sukal and Greenberg just skating off. Faceoff win there. And that is going to do it. And a couple late shots and a couple big saves by Alex Hare. Whistle sounds, horn sounds. Huskies trail by 1 after 2 periods, 3-2. But the Ice Bears will have 1 minute and 56 seconds of power play time starting the third period. Duffy, initial thoughts on the second period. Better or worse than the first?
I thought it was about the same. I think it was better for the Huskies, but about the same for the Ice Bears. The Huskies played much better, I think, in that period. About even again on the face-offs. Bad penalty there by Pickett there at the end of the second period, because now the Ice Bears, like we said, are going to get all the momentum going into the third period. Bad penalty there. But let's hope that they can stop them and keep this momentum going into their favor after that goal and get them back to 3-2.
And I would say that's one of Pickett's downfalls. He's a great defenseman and all, but I think he has a tendency to kind of get ahead of himself a little bit and be a little bit reckless on the ice. So Ice Bears lead the Huskies 3-2 after 2 periods. We're going to take our first commercial break of the intermission. Coming up, we'll have the second intermission report with NHL and USHL scoreboard update, as well as our gamely Blackhawks talk during the second period. You're listening to NIU Huskies Hockey on the NIU Huskies Hockey Radio Network.
Big one?
Yeah!
The one with the reverse flip?
Yeah!
Well, you can't. You see, Billy, when you throw away money on wasted electricity, you throw away everything you could have done with it, including going to the state fair.
Oh, man!
Cheer up. This year, your parents will make it right. They're going to visit EnergySavers.gov, where they'll get tips on how to save energy and money. Then they'll add extra insulation and get a few of those Energy Star appliances. They could save hundreds of dollars a year. And you know what, Billy?
What?
They'll take you to the state fair next year.
But I want to go this year.
I know you do, Billy. I know you do. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at EnergySavers.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Energy and the Ad Council.
Have you always wanted to be on radio or television? Don't lie to yourself, of course you have. That means that you need to come to the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. At ICB, you'll learn everything you need to know. Hands-on training in audio programming, video editing, and much, much more. Financial assistance is available for those who qualify, so you've got no excuse. Go online to beonair.com or call 630-916-1700 for more information. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where your career begins.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
When I grow up, I want to be a new pair of blue jeans.
When I grow up, I want to be a kid's first computer.
I want to be a warm place on a cold
I want to be
day.
a football
I want to be
stadium.
a bike that races around the country.
I want to be a bench on a forest trail.
When I grow up, I don't want to be a piece of garbage. And if you recycle me, I won't be.
Give your garbage another life. Recycle. Learn how at iwanttoberecycled.org. Brought to you by Keep America Beautiful and the Ad Council.
Gunzo's is your non-stop shop for all things hockey. Gunzo's carries all major brands such as Bauer, Easton, Reebok, Nike, CCM, and Ward. Gunzo's caters to not only players, but to teams as well, with the ability to take team orders. Gunzo's can customize jerseys, socks, t-shirts, warm-ups, and hockey bags. They have 3 convenient Chicagoland locations in River Forest, Morton Grove, and Chicago. Gunzo's is also the official equipment supplier of the Northern Illinois Huskies. Gunzo's Hockey Headquarters, where you will be treated like a pro.
A boy born in Joplin, Missouri was fascinated by anything with wheels and a motor. The odds of him going on to fascinate millions with his talent, 1 in 260,000. The odds of him having 15 career NASCAR victories, 1 in 1.7 million. The odds of a child being diagnosed with autism, 1 in 88. I'm Jamie McMurray, and my niece has autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
You're listening to NIU Huskies Hockey on the NIU Huskies Hockey Radio Network. You are listening to the second intermission report here from MediaCon Ice Park in Springfield, Missouri. 3-2 Ice Bears after 40 minutes, and they will have a minute and 56 power play as Brian Pickett took a late penalty, a tripping call in that second period. Other than that, I think the Huskies played a solid period.
Yeah.
Power play still needs to get better, and I think the defense needs to back check. There are a lot of not only odd man rushes, but a lot of stretch passes that Missouri was getting access into the zone very easily.
Yeah, and that was one of my points during the period there, that I could see that they were trying to catch them off guard on the defensive side, and they kept doing those nice stretch passes like you were saying, and that's what they were trying to do against them. And then, like you were saying, the special teams has got to get better for the Huskies, power play and penalty kill, because penalty kill, Alex Hare has been keeping them on the penalty kill and making some great saves when they're on the Ice Bears are on the power play. Got to do better on the penalty kill, and then on the power play, we have not gotten a power play goal yet, and we've had 4 or 5 chances.
4 or 5, yeah, and a couple 5-on-3s as well.
Yep, and my dad always says if you cannot capitalize on the 5-on-3s, you are likely not to win the game. I think about an 80% chance to lose the game if you lose on the 5-on-3.
Yep.
So it's very important to get some sort of goal on the 5-on-3 or any power play goal, and they have not done that. That's another big one. And so far, the shots in the second period were 18-13.
18-13, yeah, that sounds just about right.
Yeah, so a little bit better by the defense there, by the Huskies, so a little less shots on goals, but they didn't get as many shots on goals as they did in the first period either. So, like we said, about the same. Both teams got a goal, so still a goal down here by the Huskies.
Well, during the second intermission, we always do our Blackhawks talk, but before we do that, let's go over the NHL scoreboard. Your Hawks are in overtime right now in Washington, 4 minutes left. Goals for Chicago were Dylan Olsen, Jeremy Morin, Brad Winchester, Brandon Bolig. For Washington, Nicholas Backstrom, Alexander Ovechkin, Eric Fair, and Tom Wilson. Montreal up 5-0 on Carolina with just about to start the third period. Tampa Bay up 3-2 with 2 minutes and 11 seconds left in the second on St. Louis. Goals for Tampa Bay are Team Suryev, Brent Connolly, and Andre Palat. Goals for St. Louis is Alexander Steen. 1-0 Dallas, adding of 1, Antoine Roussel with the lone goal for Dallas as Florida is being shut out after 20 minutes of play. 4:27 left in the first in LA as Justin Williams on the power play and Nick Shore for LA get the goals. Andre Benoit has the lone goal for Colorado with Anaheim and San Jose coming up a little later tonight. Philadelphia, the Hawks playing in their third preseason matchup of the 2013-2014 season.
Yep.
1-1 they lost, or 1-0-1 they won their first game against Detroit, 2-0 goals by Sharp and Ben Smith. Hawks losing in a shootout the other night. I believe Ben Smith had his second goal and Sharp had his second goal of the preseason. Who do you think is the one guy that needs to impress the coaching staff the most to earn a spot on this roster?
I mean, I don't think he really needs to impress the coaching staff, but he really needs to prove himself to his players, would have to be Jimmy Hayes. I think Hayes needs to prove himself that he can be a part of this team and get some goals. I know that he's probably already on the team pretty much if he does well enough in the preseason, but he's got to show his players that he deserves to be on this team because he's been taken off a couple times from the last couple seasons. Every time he comes up, it's only for a couple weeks, and then they bring him back down when their injured players come back. So he's got to show that he deserves to be on this team, I think. So
for me, I think it's a guy like Adam Clendenning. I mean, he's a 2011 first-round draft pick by the Hawks. Has been a solid defensive player, or has been a solid defenseman in the AHL for the Rockford Ice Hogs the last few seasons since coming up. I know that they have all their defensemen back from last year, so it's going to be hard for him to make the team. But I feel like that if he can make something happen in the preseason, open up some eyes, it could force the hand of Joel Quenneville to carry 8 defensemen and have him on that roster.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll work that way. I still think he'll start in Rockford, but I assure you, if anything does happen with the defensive pairings, someone gets hurt or something's not working out, he will be the first one called up.
Yeah.
What are you looking out of goaltending-wise this year? You have Corey Crawford. He signed a nice long-term contract during the summertime. They also signed Nikolai Javibulin to a 1-year deal. Do you think it was the right move to bring back Javibulin, or do you think you should have given one of the kids an opportunity?
I mean, like I said, I think bringing kind of a veteran in, I think is a good move for me because I like the veteran next to Corey Crawford, who's still kind of a young goalie. So it would be nice to have the veteran there to help him out if Corey Crawford has any problems. And, I mean, I know hopefully that Corey Crawford doesn't have any injury problems this year because Javibulin is kind of an older player, so he couldn't do an everyday starter. He can probably only make about 20, 25 starts this year. So.
Yeah, and Javibulin's been injured the last few years as well in Edmonton.
Yeah,
so
maybe that's why because we know that we have some good goalies down in Rockford. So if Javibulin does end up getting hurt, we can just bring up one of the rookie goalies down from Rockford so they can help out Corey Crawford. So maybe that's why they know that they're getting a lot out of Javibulin, but if they lose him, they aren't losing a lot because they got some good rookie goalies down in Rockford.
Yeah, and I think when you talk about good rookie goalies down to Rockford, I believe you're going to have Antti Ranta.
Yeah.
He's going to be in that goaltending pairing down there. I believe not Carter Hutton. He's not there anymore, but Mac McCarth has an opportunity to certainly win the starting job and the backup job. Antti Ranta has that opportunity, as well as Kent Simpson, who's been playing with Rockford in the ECHL Walleyes. So there's a good competition there, but again, if Ranta can prove himself, and I believe he started tonight for Chicago, that could force the hand of Chicago to say, hey, we might want to give Ranta a look at the backup position, even though he is a young player.
Yeah.
He could take the position away from Javibulin.
I mean, you see Corey Crawford and Javibulin had the first 2 starts. Corey Crawford had a shutout, so obviously he's a starter. And Javibulin didn't have that bad of a game. He only allowed 3 goals to get in, and they ended up going into overtime, just like this game. And they ended up getting 4 goals. The Capitals are an offensive team. So,
yeah, definitely.
So, I mean, like you said, if Ranta can prove himself, maybe he could take the backup role, but I doubt it. If Javibulin can stay healthy, he's a veteran. He's not going to want to go down to Rockford. They're probably not going to put him down to Rockford. He probably has something in his contract that says that. So if Javibulin can stay healthy, he will probably be the backup starting.
Well, that's our Blackhawks top for this edition of the second intermission. We'll take our final break of the intermission report here. Coming back, we'll preview period 3, go over Duffy's Keys, and then we'll have the puck drop. You're listening to second intermission here on the NIU Huskies Hockey Radio Network.
It's Thursday night, and you're grabbing drinks with some friends. Started off with a pitcher for the table, which quickly becomes 2. There's pool. And there's the photo booth.
All right, everybody squeeze in. Say cheese!
Followed naturally by an order of wings. And another.
Can we get some extra ranch sauce?
Then there's the ceremonial nightcap.
So what are we doing this weekend?
And lastly, it's back to the car, which, if you're buzzed, could be the most expensive night of your life. Getting pulled over for buzzed driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzzed driving, because buzzed driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Over here at jamsonair.com, we play anything and everything. You might hear, or how about this tasty track? I want to get you in the back seat, windows up, that's the way you like it. We have them all. Lollipop, 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 lollipop. Well, maybe not that. jamsonair.com. Radio when you want it.
We know balancing family, friends, work, and free time keeps you busy. We want to help you start your day off right. Whether you're visiting for business or for pleasure, you'll always get a clean and fresh Hampton bed. Free high-speed internet access, free hot breakfast served daily with fresh baked waffles and hearty oatmeal with toppings, friendly, helpful service, and much more. For one rate. Guaranteed. If you're not satisfied, we don't expect you to pay. That's our commitment and your guarantee. That's 100% Hampton. Go to hamptoninn.com to find the nearest location. Hampton Inn & Suites, the official hotel of NIU hockey. Let's send it back to Stephen and Marcus on the NIU Huskies Hockey Radio Network.
You are listening to NIU Huskies Hockey Radio Network for the season opener as your Northern Illinois Huskies taking on the Missouri State Ice Bears, trailing 3-2, just about ready to start the the third period of play. Huskies entered the first period down 2-1. The Missouri State Ice Bears got on the board first at 16:07. With 16:07 left in the period, Jack Ryan got a goal from his brother Blake to make it 3-1. Then with 4:54 remaining, Danny Stetzinger, defenseman for NIU, had a very nice rush up the near side boards, got a shot on goal, and Captain Nick Remley was there to put it in on his backhand to cut the lead to 1, and that's where we stand. And the Ice Bears will have 1 minute and 56 seconds of power play time as Brian Pickett took a 2-minute tripping call right at the end of that second period. Shots in favor of MSU, 38-31. Duffy, what is one thing you're looking for the Huskies to do here better to get, what is your one key for them to get a win right now in the last 20 minutes?
I think two big keys for me is get more shots on goal on Davis, because you got to do that against him, because he's having a great game so far and only allowed 2 goals out of the 31 shots. And you got to allow less shots for Alex Hare, because Alex Hare has kept you in this game so far. He's had 38 shots on goal. You got to do better on defensive side.
Definitely agree. That's 2 good points by you, Duff. See, you're getting the hang of this.
I am.
Not only can you be a co-host, man, you're great. You're gonna be better than I am.
Oh, I don't know about that, but
oh, gee, thanks, buddy. As we join the play, start of the third period. Huskies on the penalty kill right now. Here's Eric Aldag, near side dasher board, sends it across ice to Jack Ryan. Jack Ryan's got the puck, skates in near side dasher boards. Now for Aldag. Aldag winds up, shoots, big save by Alex Hare as Nick Remley comes out far side point and sends that one right on Justin Davis, makes the save. 1:30 left in the power play, 19:32 left in the game. Here's Eric Aldag sending it up to Jack Ryan. Jack Ryan for Alex Nana. Nana near side dasher boards, now down behind Alex Hare. Still has the puck. Taken away there is Barch. Barch for Nana, back to Barch. Barch skates in the far side face-off circle, back to Nana. Nana skates in, shoots, blocked by Troy Hickey. That one just goes far past the near side post on Alex Hare. Here's Danny Stetzinger. Stetzinger backhands it up the far side boards. Can't get it out. That one's knocked down by a high stick, but it's waved off as the Ice Bears play it. That's Barch, dumps it in, and Troy Hickey regains possession. Can't clear it. 40 seconds left on the power play for the Ice Bears. 3-2, 18:40 left in the period as that one finally is cleared out of the zone. Davis out to play the puck. Here comes Matt Townsend. Matt Townsend skates through center ice with a lot of speed. Now far near side corner, sends it around far side corner for number 27, Hoagland. Hoagland gets it out to the middle of the ice as Leon can't clear it. Now it finally is by Troy Hurlin. 10 seconds left on the man advantage for MSU. 18:10 left in the period, 3-2 Missouri State. Sadorf sends it up for Hagelin. Here's Hagelin, roughed off there by Rosinski, but regains possession. Hagelin near side corner boards. Otten takes it away. Big save by Alex Harris. That one's cleared out to center ice. Team's at full strength. Probably pick it out of the box. 17:49 left in the period. As Nick Leon intercepts the pass at center ice for Rob Bach. Bach far side takes a shot on goal. Davis with the paddle save right in front of the 5-hole. Nick Leon near far side corner boards, battling with Hagelin. That one sent over for Coletta. Coletta with the shot looking for the tip. And it's tipped, but Davis dives out in front of his net, covers it up, makes the save. 17:27 left in the period. 3-2. Good penalty kill there by the Huskies.
That's what I was just about to say. Back to that penalty kill. Great penalty killing by them. The Ice Bears only got a couple shots on goal there in the power play. An unbelievable penalty kill by the Huskies, getting it down a lot in that penalty kill.
As the Huskies lose the faceoff draw, Derek Barch sends it across ice through the neutral zone. Alex Hare comes out to play it like he does. He's very aggressive when it comes to playing the puck behind his net. Looked like a trip could have been called there on LJ, and nothing called, so the teams play on. Troy Hickey has the puck now. Far side for Sukol. Sukol gives it up to Barch. Barch sends it in for McClue. McClue sends her out near side corner boards, but taken away by Mark Greenberg. Greenberg gets it back near side faceoff circle. Here's Joe Boris. Joe Boris looking for Greenberg with a little give and go. Wasn't there. Greenberg for LJ. LJ with the shot. Blocked out in front by Hymos. Now here comes Pickett sending it in behind Davis. Battling there is Boris. Now taken away by LJ. Actually, Sukol to LJ. Now Sukol battles with Dobler. Here's Sukol again, yelling for the puck is Barch, and Dobler takes it. LJ back in his own zone, sends it near side for Pickett. Pickett through neutral ice, looking for the tip from Greenberg, and Boris sends it in. Here's number 19, Zaleski, pressuring the puck carrier, Eric Aldag. Aldag for Franco near side. This pound hit lays a check on Franco. Here's Danny Zaleski into the offensive zone for Brian Pounds. Pounds gives it up to Kim, over for Yankee. As that one is tipped in on goal, as the Huskies regain possession of the puck. Tipped at center ice by the Ice Bears, and they regain possession. Here's Ice Bears sending it in. Number 23 on the puck is Miguel Franco. And the puck sent out to neutral ice by the Huskies. Pad saved there by Hare from a shot from center ice by the Ice Bears. Huskies just reeling in their own zone as the puck is taken along the near side corner boards, finally cleared out to the neutral ice. And right now that's about as far as the Huskies are getting in their opportunities to get into the offensive zone is neutral ice. And the Ice Bears come right back in with speed and ferocity. Behind the net are the Ice Bears trying to set something up as Guthrie can't handle the puck at the blue line, so they have to regroup to the Ice Bears. 14:43 left in the game, 3-2 Missouri State. Shot by Jack Ryan, and that one goes up and off the protective netting, off the shoulder pad of Alex Hare. 14:37 left in the game, 3-2 Missouri State.
Now I know the Huskies have not really gotten a lot of offensive chances, but their defense is doing much better, I think, in this period because they've only allowed one shot on goal. And I know they've only gotten one shot on goal, but they allowed only one or two shots on goal, so that's very good by their defense so far.
As the Huskies win the faceoff, here's Rob Bach. Big Rob Bach. Interesting fact about him, he names his sticks. I'm going to put that picture up on the Facebook and Twitter accounts tonight. As Rosinski looking for the tip from Leon. Rosinski regains possession of the puck, taken down, looking for the penalty, nothing called. Here comes Rosinski near side, facing Dobler. That one comes right out in front, but Bach couldn't put it away as the puck comes out back into neutral ice into the offensive zone. Here's Nick Leon looking to get sprung by Alex Hare. And Nick Leon just drilled there by P.J. Adams. And Leon is slow to get up, struggling to get back up the ice. as he was driven hard to the ice by P.J. Adams into the boards. As we rejoin the play, Guthrie, and that one gets sent all the way down. Going to be an icing call here against NIU. 13:34 left in the game, 3-2 Missouri State.
Seems like to me that P.J. Adams is kind of their enforcer for the Ice Bears because he's had 2 penalties so far today. He's had about 2 good 3 hits today on the Huskies, and the Huskies a couple times have been slow to get up from his hits. He's a very good enforcer, it seems.
And that's something we'll have to talk to Coach Ronaldo about, is how you have to address that going in, especially into tomorrow's game. Here's Rob Bach for Justin Rosinski. Rosinski trying to give it to Leon. Good to see Leon skating back out on the ice. Here's Hoagland. Hoagland trying to set up Otten, but Hickey takes it away. Whistle call, I believe it's going to be a high stick, or knocked out with a high stick, or a hand pass by Missouri State. 13:14 left in period number 3. 3-2 Missouri State. Faceoff's going to come into the neutral ice. Near side neutral ice right in front of the penalty boxes. It's going to be Remley and McClue. And it's run by McClue, but taken away by Remley. Now taken by Barch, and he sends it in near side corner boards as Troy Hickey's there to take it away. Tipped at neutral ice by Nick Remley, so no icing. Barch gives it out to center ice for Lee. As Alex Hare is out to play the puck, sends it around his near side corner boards. Here's Anthony Cantillo for Remley, now back into his own zone. Troy Hickey trying to get the puck into the offensive zone, and the Huskies are just having an absolute horrid time getting into the offensive zone. Puck sends back into the offensive zone. No icing called as the Ice Bears are back. Here's Derek Barch. Barch with McClue and Lee on his right and his left. McClue block shot there by LJ, and LJ goes low on McClue. Good hit there by LJ. And a save by Alex Hare. Nice to see the little guy LJ going up against the bigger and taller McClue. Brendan McClue. Good little submarine hit there by the little guy.
Yeah, going really low on him. That's what coaches always try to teach their players. Go low. If the guy's much bigger than you, go low on him.
Take him. Don't take him out at the knees. Just use your butt and kind of like submarine hit him.
Yeah, exactly.
Big Jumbo Joe Thornton. That was his favorite kind of hit, and he still does it today. 12:14 left in the game. 3-2 Missouri State. As the puck is being battled for along the near side dasher boards, finally comes out as Hymos, and that shot is blocked. Brian Pickett for battles with Lee. Here's Zaleski. Zaleski gets it out. Kevin Schwartz is out on the ice. Brian Pickett back on the defense for NIU. Sends it up for Zaleski. Zaleski gives it away. Shot just goes wide by 23 Franco. Puck comes up and out into the neutral ice. And Schwartz tries to lay a hit on Lee. Nothing going there. Puck sent around by Niedzila. And here's Sukol. Sukol gets it out. And it's going to be an offsides play on Missouri State. 11:27, just about halfway through period number 3. Huskies looking for the equalizer, down 3-2.
You know, I know that the Huskies are doing much better defense, but they got to get some offense going. A good offense is a good defense as well. So you got to get some offense going, get into the offensive zone more.
Yeah, you're just having a real tough time through the neutral ice getting any kind of offense set up. Yes. And you have to give credit to Missouri State for gumming up that neutral ice. And we talked about how that was going to be a key to the game. Actually, Chuck Ronaldo said that was going to be one of his keys to the game.
Yep.
As a giveaway in the offensive zone for Missouri State by Northern, and they come back in. Here's Hurlin. Hurlin trying to get it deep, but the puck just comes right back through neutral ice and into the Husky zone. The race for icing is on. They got it, and it's 10:57 left in the game. 3-2 Ice Bears. And the face-off will come back into the offensive zone.
I think they called the icing there so quick because they didn't want anybody getting hurt.
Yeah. I was thinking that too. You caught that too.
Yeah, it looked like that they didn't want anybody getting hurt. That's why they called the icing so quick.
As Rosinski takes it, just goes wide on the far side post on the glove side of Justin Davis. Here's Townsend. Townsend with speed. He's got Nan on his left. And he's got Jack Ryan on his right. Shoots, just misses the glove side of Alex Hare, did Ryan. Point to Aldag. Aldag with the shot, looking for the tip, goes just wide as Kevin Schwartz battles with Bouchite. Bouchite and Jack Ryan. And here come the Huskies. Here comes Nick Leon with Kevin Schwartz. Leon just dumps it in far side corner boards. Schwartz is there, takes a hit from Bouchite. Nick Leon double teamed there, now triple teamed, and the Ice Bears come out with the puck. As Aldag escapes a hit from Hickey, and Hickey goes into the boards. Here's LJ Skimeka. Here's Nick Leon now through center ice over the Ice Bears logo. Got a 3-on-2 shot, just goes wide to the glove side of Justin Davis. Rosinski now gives it away to Sadorf. Sadorf looking for a cross-ice pass for P.J. Adams, but Leon sends it in back into the offensive zone. 9:46 left in the game. Shots 43-33 in favor of Missouri State, and they also lead in the game 3-2. Nick Sadorf skates back for the puck behind his goaltender, Justin Davis. Skates there, being pressured by Niedzela. Now gives it up to Adam Otten. Otten's got Hoagland and Adams with him. And Alex Sayre's just going to cover it up with P.J. Adams going hard to net, looking for a rebound. Nothing there. 9:23 left in the game. 3-2 Missouri State.
And you can tell a little bit in these last couple of minutes, getting into the second half of the third period here, being down 1 goal, they're pressuring the puck a little bit more because they need to get that puck into the offensive zone. You can tell that they're pressuring it a little bit more than they have been in the game.
And I think pretty soon, I would say in about 5 minutes, I mean, you would have to start taking some chances if you're Northern Illinois to come out with a win.
Yep.
As we rejoin the play, Tyler Sukol takes a hit there on the right in front of the Huskies bench. Mike Raporto looking for a call. Not going to get it. Whistle blows as the puck goes up and into the rafters. 9:13 left in the game. 3-2 Missouri State. Face-off is going to come, I believe, at center ice. Yep. Stay tuned after our game. We will have live video feed and live updates of the Division III team as they take on Missouri State in their season opener, with John Line and Nick Moldina taking the coaching duties for that squad. Ron Coletta back for the Huskies. Sukol there. Now he gives it up to Boris. Boris is up with Greeny and Pickett. Joe Boris sends it in the far side corner for Pickett. Pickett gets hit in the head, and he's slow to get up. That was an awkward hit there by Barch. Shot just goes wide, and Pickett is reeling. Pickett needs to go off for a change. And here comes Troy Hickey to give him that change. Derek Barch, nice stick there by Ron Coletta to take him off the puck. And a penalty is going to be called, and a hold, I believe, on the Ice Bears. I believe it's going to be, let's see who the penalty was called on. Not quite sure, still looking around. I believe it's going to be number 18, yep. Brendan McClue, I believe that's his 4th or 5th penalty, McClue?
Yeah, I think that's his 3rd penalty, maybe 4th. Yeah, and this is their 6th power play, I think, for the Huskies, so they got to get a power play here. But really quick, back to Pickett, it seems like he's really having a tough time over there on the bench. I think he got really hit really hard over there on the board.
And almost looked like he got hit high, too.
Yeah, yep.
So let's keep an eye on Brian Pickett as he's on the bench. Huskies have the power play. Hickey's got it. And now Jack Ryan comes through center ice with Nick Sadorf and Alex Nana. Jack Ryan with the shot looking for Nana. Can't get it there. 1:45 left in the period, in the power play. 8:15 left in the game. Here comes Justin Rosinski with Danny Stetzinger, Nick Leon, and Rob Bach. Shot deflected. Leon trying to calm down the bouncing puck, and Bach can't stick a fork in it. As Hickey gets the puck at center ice with Danny Stetzinger, Justin Rosinski, Nick Leon, and Rob Bach. Bach sends it in around. Justin Davis is there to grab the puck and settle it down for Nick Sadorf. Off the ice and down. 1:16 left in the power play. No shots on goal so far for the Huskies. 7:45 left in the game. Down 3-2. Really need to capitalize on this power play. Here's Justin Rosinski with his speed near side. Here's Nick Leon now. Nick Leon trying to give it back to Troy Hickey. Not the right play there. I believe Stetz was open on that far side. As Hickey's there, near side corner boards for Nick Leon now. Nick Leon for Rob Bach, but gummed up at the blue line. Off Kim skating into neutral ice was Townsend. Now here's Justin Kim. Kim with the shot, goes right over the crossbar of Alex Hare. Troy Hickey for Nick Leon. That first line is still out on the ice for the Huskies. Danny Stetzinger races in near side corner boards, but gives it away. Here's Nick Leon. Nick Leon pressured there by the captain, Eric Aldag. Nick Leon has that one gummed up into skates and taken away by P.J. Adams. One-on-one with Tyler Sukol. Good one-on-one play there by Sukol as he takes the puck away from Adams. Taken down was Sukol by Adams with a stick. No slashing call there made by the referee. Penalty over, both teams at full strength. Huskies did not get a single shot on goal on that power play. With 6:25 left in the game, they really need to pressure. Look for about 2 minutes before Alex Hare gets pulled from this game. Here's LJ Skimeka. Skimeka for Herlin. Herlin now up for Sukol. Sukol back for Herlin at center ice for Troy Herlin as he tries to beat down the dancing puck. Here's Mark Greenberg. Greenberg with a little bit of speed right side. Takes a shot just off the pad looking for the right post, but another good save by Justin Davis. Up come the Ice Bears through center ice. Shot on goal, dumping it in to get a change was 22 Adams. Hoagland battles in the boards on the near side corner. Out to Bouchait. Bouchait looking for the tip by Jack Ryan. Nothing going as that one just goes wide. Aldag at the point, sends it in near far side corner boards and finally sent out by Troy Hickey and retrieved by Justin Bouchait. Bouchait gives up for Joe Boris. Joe Boris looking for the tip. Shoots, big save by Justin Davis as Mark Greenberg had a point blank chance. Turned aside and a whistle blows. A whistle blows and I'm not sure what the whistle was for. I believe it's going to be a bench minor. Looks like Coach Bucher over there is not happy about the call. Nonetheless, Stephen, 5:15 left in the game. 3-2 Huskies, 44 to 34 shots in favor of the Ice Bears.
Yep, a big save by Davis there to keep them in the lead of 3-2. Point blank by Greenberg, like you said. But Davis stopping the attempt and keeping them in the lead here, and that was a huge save by him.
And it is going to be a power play for the Huskies again as Ryan Hoagland's going to go to the bench to serve some type of penalty. I believe it might have been a bench minor on the coach.
I think it might have been too many men on the ice.
Oh, good call. I think I saw him go 6.
Yep, I think too many men.
Good call by you. See? I like having a second pair of eyes. Here's Troy Hickey with the shot. Big save by Justin Adams with the right pad. Here's Brian Pickett. Good to see him back on the ice, and that hit didn't affect him very much. Nick Leon there, kept in by Hickey. Nick Leon takes it. Good keep there, but now the Ice Bears take it. Bouchait sends it all the way down. 1:38 left in the power play. 4:50 left in the game. 3-2 Missouri State. Here's Troy Hickey, near side corner board, sends it around Hare for Leon. Nick Leon, cross ice pass for Hickey as Hickey controls it for Rosinski. Here's Leon. That one just goes out of his zone as Hickey was looking for the drop pass for Justin Rosinski. And now Hickey enters his zone for Nick Leon. Leon looking for a deflection at Rosinski, but Pickett had the open ice at the top of the point. And Leon has the puck entering into the offensive zone. Good move there by Leon. It just seems like they're trying a little bit too much in the tight areas, trying to make too much out of not a lot. If that made any sense to any of you listening out there, we're very happy that you were dialed us in for tonight's season opener as the Huskies are trailing Missouri State 3-2 with 40 seconds left on the power play and 3:55 left in the game. That one bounces in on Davis. He's got to make the save with Rosinski lurking for the rebound. 3:51 left in the game, 36 seconds left in the power play.
So far, this penalty kill, again, is doing a great job on the Huskies. The Huskies got to do a little bit better. Like you said, they're trying too much, it seems, trying too hard to get into the zone. They just got to go in slowly, dump and chase. They got to do that more, and they got to move the puck around more.
As Greenberg's got the puck, shoot, big save by Davis with the left pad. Greeny's got the puck again around Davis, looking to set something up at the point. Here's Troy Hurlin. Hurlin with the shot, blocked it there by McClue. As Stetzinger just pokes it in behind Davis. Now here's Greenberg getting rubbed off the puck by Townsend. Boris is there, Bach is there. Here's Troy Hurlin. 3:30 left in the game, 8 seconds left in the power play. Shot, that one goes up and off the protective netting off the pads of Justin Davis. And the Huskies really need to find something within themselves now with 6 seconds left in the power play and just under 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game.
Much better sequence there in the power play, though. Moving around a lot better at the point, trying to get some tip-ins, and much better there.
And that is going to do it for the power play. I believe the Huskies are now 0 for 6 or 0 for 7 on the power play. Hopefully when we get a chance to talk with one of the assistant coaches, we'll ask them what they have to do to change that. Here's Missouri State. And they take it, and down goes number 18, McClue, but he still gets the puck in the near side corner. Here comes Joe Boris, with Mark Greenberg skating along to his right. Boris with a shot, big rebound given up by Davis, but no one was there to capitalize. Here's Rob Bach, drop pass for Greeny. Greeny trying to give it over to Boris, but he had it in his skates and couldn't get rid of it. 2:35 left in the game. Get ready for Hare to start pulling for Chuck Ronaldo to look to pull the goalie. Here's Aldag and Greenberg. Oh, Greenberg had Niedzila all set up and he couldn't finish it. Here comes Coletta. Coletta for shot. Big save by Justin Davis. Oh, Greenberg had set up Pounds, and Pounds was denied. 2 minutes left in this game. Huskies down by 1. As Aldag just kind of sits on the puck there. Here's Niedzila. Niedzila looking for the saucer pass in front. 152, Hare still in his net. Niedzila trying to get the puck there, and finally Townsend gets it out for Otten. Here's Brian Pickett. Neutral ice for Zaleski. But Sadorf takes the puck. Hare's looking to the bench to see when he gets to get pulled. Pickett sends it around hard. Zaleski into the glove of Alex Hare. Kept alive by Brian Pickett. Minute and 20 left in this game. Down 3-2 are the Huskies. Pickett fans on the shot, and the Missouri State Ice Bears take advantage. Ice Bears just ringing around. 1 minute and 15 seconds left in this game. This one's going to go all the way down for icing, so Alex Hare will not be able to get out of the net. 1:07 left, 3-2 Missouri State.
You can tell Pickett was trying for the long pass there. Just nobody was there in the middle to catch it, so it goes all the way down for icing. And I know he was trying to get a big play there, but it ended up being a bad play. Now it's an icing with only 1:07 left. And like I said, Alex Hare cannot come out of the net.
And it looks like Coach Chuck Ronaldo is going to take his one allotted timeout for this game with 1 minute and 7 left. What do you think Coach Ronaldo's telling these guys right now on the ice?
I think he's got to be telling them that you got to win this face-off. This is a big face-off right here, and you got to get it down fast, and then we're going to pull the goalie, and you got to get pucks in the net. That's all you got to do when you got to pull the goalie. You got to get pucks in the net, try to get a tip in, try to get any kind of rebound that you can on Davis, because he's had a great game so far with only 2 goals and 41 shots on goal on him.
So 3-2, shots 45-41 in favor of MSU with 1 minute and 7 left. Huskies need to win this face-off to give Alex Hare a chance to get out of the goal and give them an extra attacker.
But the defense has been doing much better in this period. Only 7 shots on goal for Missouri State in this period. Only 7. And the Huskies are doing better at offense as well. They have 12 shots on goal to 7. So much better in this period on defense.
And here we go. And it looks like Missouri State's going to take their timeout. So both teams just kind of, I guess it would be like in football, icing the kicker.
Yeah, it's kind of like icing, trying to make the center make it a little bit nervous there, I think.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was Coach Ronaldo, I would have done the same thing.
Yep.
Just recapping the score here. First period goals by Tyler Sugel and assisted by Troy Hurlin. Adam Otten from Ryan Hoglin. Hoglin unassisted, so he's got 2 points on the night. Jack Ryan set up by his brother Blake. And Nick Remley gets his goal from defenseman Danny Stetzinger. That's where we stand 3-2 with just 1 minute and 7 seconds left in this game. And this is going to do it. 1 minute to decide if we go to overtime or if Missouri State opens up the season 1-0 and Northern Illinois would open up the season 0-1.
And here's my keys to the game right here, the face-off. This is the biggest face-off of the game right here.
And Rosinski wins it. Rosinski for Hickey. Here comes Alex Hare. Sukol for Rosinski. Hare actually didn't come yet. Looked like he was going to come out, and he hasn't gotten there yet. Sukol, there goes Hare. Out goes Greenberg. Greenberg's got the puck at center ice. 45 seconds left in the game. Here's Troy Hurlin. Hurlin for Hickey. Hickey's going to fire right around the boards for Nick Leon. Nick Leon for Justin Rosinski. And that one kept in nice by Troy Hickey. Shot, just misses the near side post. 25 seconds left. Justin Rosinski drop pass for Leon. Puck goes out into the zone. 20 seconds left. One more rush for the Huskies. And that one's given up by Troy Hickey. Shot and a goal, and Missouri State wins the game. Actually, no goal. They're waving the goal off. I believe I saw the referee wave his arms. It's going to be a neutral zone face-off. So it's actually going to stay 3-2 with 13.2 seconds left in the game.
I think it might have been an offsides there by the Ice Bears.
That's a good call by you, Duffy. I didn't quite see that one. I just saw Hickey's giveaway there.
Another big face-off here.
Another big face-off, exactly. And it's won by Missouri State as Troy Hickey's back there with Barch. Otten battles for it there. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Hurlin's going to send it all the way around. And that's going to do it. Missouri State opens up the season 1-0 with a 3-2 victory over the Northern Illinois Huskies. Huskies open up the season 0-1. Well, this was a game that nothing but a lack of effort here for the Huskies. Just weren't quite able to get anything done in that third period. It looked like the Ice Bears really gummed up the neutral zone and did not allow them to get any kind of offense going.
Yeah, the big game for the Ice Bears there. Again, start off with a win. I think the player of the game's got to go to Alex Davis. 41 shots on goal. He only allowed 2. Made a lot of big saves in this game. It's got to go to him for the player of the game. And also the penalty killing of the Ice Bears, who only didn't allow any power play goals. The Huskies were 0 for 8, 0 for 7 in the power plays.
Well, let's save that. We'll take a commercial break. We'll come back with our 3 stars of the game.
Yep.
We'll go over, review the last game, preview tomorrow's game, and hopefully we'll get a word with either Coach Mike Raporto or Alex Alessi on today's game, and looking forward till tomorrow. Repeating your final score from MediaCon Ice Park, Missouri State Ice Bears 3, the Northern Illinois Huskies 2. We'll be back with the NIU Huskies post-game show here on the NIU Huskies Hockey Radio Network.
Hey, Billy.
Yeah?
Do you want to go to the state fair?
Yeah.
Do you want to ride the roller coaster?
Yeah.
The big one?
Yeah.
The one with the reverse flip?
Yeah!
Well, you can't.
Huh?
You see, Billy, when you throw away money on wasted electricity, you throw away everything you could have done with it, including going to the state fair.
Oh, man.
Cheer up. This year, your parents will make it right. They're going to visit EnergySavers.gov, where they'll get tips on how to save energy and money. Then they'll add extra insulation and get a few of those Energy Star appliances. They could save hundreds of dollars a year. And you know what, Billy?
What?
They'll take you to the state fair next year.
But I want to go this year.
I know you do, Billy. I know you do. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at EnergySavers.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Energy and the Ad Council.
Have you always wanted to be on radio or television? Don't lie to yourself, of course you have. That means that you need to come to the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. At ICB, you'll learn everything you need to know. Hands-on training in audio programming, video editing, and much, much more. Financial assistance is available for those who qualify, so you've got no excuse. Go online to beonair.com or call 630-916-1700 for more information. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where your career begins.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
You're listening to NIU Huskies Hockey. Now let's send it back.
When I grow up, I want to be a new pair of blue jeans.
When I grow up, I want to be a kid's first computer.
I want to be a warm place on a cold
I want to be
day.
a football
I want to be
stadium.
a bike that races around the country.
I want to be a bench on a forest trail.
When I grow up, I don't want to be a piece of garbage. And if you recycle me, I won't be.
Give your garbage another life. Recycle. Learn how at iwanttoberecycled.org. Brought to you by Keep America Beautiful and the Ad Council.
Gunzo's is your non-stop shop for all things hockey. Gunzo's carries all major brands such as Bauer, Easton, Reebok, Nike, CCM, and Ward. Gunzo's caters to not only players, but to teams as well, with the ability to take team orders. Gunzo's can customize jerseys, socks, t-shirts, warm-ups, and hockey bags. They have 3 convenient Chicagoland locations in River Forest, Morton Grove, and Chicago. Gunzo's is also the official equipment supplier of the Northern Illinois Huskies. Gunzo's Hockey Headquarters, where you will be treated like a pro.
A boy born in Joplin, Missouri was fascinated by anything with wheels and a motor. The odds of him going on to fascinate millions with his talent, 1 in 260,000. The odds of him having 15 career NASCAR victories, 1 in 1.7 million. The odds of a child being diagnosed with autism, 1 in 88. I'm Jamie McMurray, and my niece has autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
You're listening to NIU Huskies Hockey on the NIU Huskies Hockey Radio Network. You are listening to the NIU Huskies Hockey Radio Network post-game show for the first game of the 2013-2014 season for the Huskies. Didn't go quite according to plan as they dropped the season opener 3-2 to the Missouri State Ice Bears. I don't think it was their most solid game. It wasn't their worst game, but it wasn't their best game. I think Hare kept them in the game really a long time. Justin Davis did a tremendous job in goal for the Ice Bears, keeping them alive. And I just think they ran out of gas, did the Huskies.
At
the end.
I really think it was just a tough loss by the Huskies. They were trying all out in that third period, and I think that was their best period, the third period, because they only allowed 8 shots on goal, and they ended up getting, I think, 14 shots on goal themselves. So a much better third period there. It seemed like we thought they had kind of a fatigue there in the first period, didn't it? Their defense, at least. It was 20-18 in the first period shots on goal, and it was, and the 3 stars for me of the game have got to be, for me, Hagelin. Hagelin is the 3rd star for me at 2 points. And then Alex Hare, because they had 46 shots on goal out of him. And they only allowed 3 goals on him. Only allowed 3 goals, so he's got to be my 2nd star. Big save percentage by him. Was not his fault that they lost today, because 2 lucky goals by them in the first period. And then Justin Davis is obviously the 1st star. 41 shots on goal on him, and only allowed 2 shots, or 2 goals in there. So.
Yeah, my 3 stars of the game. Number 3 star is Alex Hare, stopping 34 of 36 shots. Kept his team in the game. I mean, really, he made a lot of key saves at key moments in that second and third period to at least give the team a chance at winning the game and coming back.
Yep.
Number 2 star of the game is Adam Hoagland. He had a goal and assist, 2 points, the most out of any player on the ice tonight for the Ice Bears. And my number 1 star of the game is Justin Davis, stopping 39 of 41 shots. And again, doing just the same thing like Alex Hare, keeping his team alive in this game.
And can I just throw in there, another star of the game would be probably the penalty kill. I know that's not really a star, but probably another star of the game for me is the penalty killing of the Ice Bears, of keeping the Huskies 0-8, I think, in the power play, which was very big for them, because there was a lot of discipline problems on the Ice Bears, but they were doing great in the penalty kill, so they didn't have to worry about it. And the Huskies got to do better tomorrow if they want to win tomorrow, and got to do better in the power play.
Tomorrow night's game will start at 7. Puck drop at 7 o'clock. Pre-game show at about 5 minutes after they go into warm-ups. We're going to take another commercial break. Actually, let's break down today's game, or preview tomorrow's game.
Okay.
While we're waiting for hopefully either Coach Alessi or Coach Porto to come up for an interview. Tomorrow is going to be key because you don't want to start the trip, or you don't want to start your season 0-2, and you certainly don't want to go on a road trip and go 0-4 to start out the season and start out your road record, because like in the NHL, the teams that have the best road record usually tend to do the best than teams that have a subpar or at least a 500 road record. So face-offs are going to be key again, converting on the power play and getting into the offensive zone.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly there. The power play has got to be my number 1 key for tomorrow. And then face-offs again are going to be very big, and shots on goal. If Davis ends up starting again tomorrow, which he might because he had such a great game, you got to get shots on goal on him. So those are going to be the keys tomorrow. And you got to think that they got to win tomorrow, like you said, or it's going to be going home, and everybody's going to be very, very angry on us going home 0-2 to start out the year, which they don't want to do.
No, it's going to leave a bad taste in your mouth. And there's some guys that really need to step up. I mean, Mark Greenberg had a few giveaways in the offensive zone. I think Rosinski looked the best out of the forward core.
Yeah. The first line wasn't as good as it was in the Illinois game, but but they still had some pretty good shifts out there. They didn't have any points, but they still had some
They were effective.
Shifts. Yeah,
they were effective when they were on the ice. Well, we're going to take our second commercial break here, the post-game show coming up. Hopefully we'll have an interview with either Coach Mike Raporto or Coach Alex Alessi, and we'll give a final scoreboard update of the NHL preseason games that were going on. You're listening to NIU Huskies Hockey post-game show here on the NIU Huskies Hockey Radio Network.
When I grow up, I want to be a new pair of blue jeans.
When I grow up, I want to be a kid's first computer.
I want to be a warm place on a
I want
cold
to be
day.
a football
I want to be
stadium.
a bike that races around the country.
I want to be a bench on a forest trail.
When I grow up, I don't want to be a piece of garbage. And if you recycle me, I won't be.
Give your garbage another life. Recycle. Learn how at iwanttoberecycled.org. Brought to you by Keep America Beautiful and the Ad Council.
Gunzo's is your non-stop shop for all things hockey. Gunzo's carries all major brands such as Bauer, Easton, Reebok, Nike, CCM, and Ward. Gunzo's caters to not only players but to teams as well, with the ability to take team orders. Gunzo's can customize jerseys, socks, t-shirts, warm-ups, and hockey bags. They have 3 convenient Chicagoland locations in River Forest, Morton Grove, and Chicago. Gunzo's is also the official equipment supplier of the Northern Illinois Huskies. Gunzo's Hockey Headquarters, where you'll be treated like a pro.
A boy born in Joplin, Missouri was fascinated by anything with wheels and a motor. The odds of him going on to fascinate millions with his talent, 1 in 260,000. The odds of him having 15 career NASCAR victories, 1 in 1.7 million. The odds of a child being diagnosed with autism, 1 in 88. I'm Jamie McMurray, and my niece has autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
You're listening to NIU Huskies Hockey on the NIU Huskies Hockey Radio Network. And we're back here on the NIU Huskies Hockey post-game show, joined now by Assistant D2 head coach Mike Raporto. Coach, not quite the result you guys were looking for, but I think there were some positives you guys could take out of the game, don't you say?
Yeah, absolutely. the biggest takeaway of today's game was probably our discipline.
Yeah.
Discipline cost us 2 goals early in the first period, and we just couldn't catch a break on this goaltender. So.
Yeah, and we talked about that the entire game, how well Justin Davis played and how well Alex Hare played. I think there were a lot of saves that Hare made that could have been, instead of a 3-2 game, it could have been easily 6-2, 7-2 if he doesn't make some big saves.
Yeah, absolutely. Alex Hare probably was the MVP of our team today, between him and rookie Sukol too.
Yeah.
He really stepped up and showed us that he could play with those top 2 lines. But yeah, Alex had a great showing today. Definitely kept us in this game, and we're gonna roll with him again tomorrow. No reason to not switch it up.
Definitely. One thing that we mentioned a lot during the broadcast was how the power play really wasn't up to par tonight. I think you guys were 0-4 on the power play. What are you guys going to look to change to get a couple power play goals possibly tomorrow?
It's all about that first pass out of the breakout. So what we talked about with the defense is making sure that our forwards are swinging in position, and it all starts with, like I said, with that great first pass. So we're going to be switching up our power play lines a little bit tomorrow, but it's just that discipline on the breakout, which really cost us a couple power play opportunities.
And just talk about what you guys have to do. It seemed like Missouri State did a really good job, especially in that third period, of gumming up the neutral zone and not allowing you guys to get any easy access. Is that going to be a case where you guys are going to have to talk to the guys and say, you know what, we might have to do a little bit of dump and chase and work on the forecheck a little bit harder, or what do you guys have to do to fix that?
No, that's a good point. So what we really have to do, though, is get the puck by those first 2 guys, because they forecheck too hard pretty consistently, and we just weren't prepared for it. So like I said, tomorrow's going to be a different showing. Once we get that puck past those first 2 guys, hopefully we can get an odd man break into the zone and, most importantly, set up with the power play.
Well, Coach, thank you so much for your time. We can't wait to get this thing going tomorrow, and hopefully we'll end the weekend on a split going 1-for-1.
Yep, you got it. Thanks, guys.
All right, that's going to do it today for our broadcast. And repeating your final score, Huskies lose the season opener 3-2 to the Missouri State Ice Bears. For Dan Sanchez, for Stephen Duffy, I'm Marcus Grosnick saying so long, everybody.